Time, ladies and gentlemen, for Smash 4 Top 8 here at EVO Japan 2018. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It doesn't matter where you are. It's going to be a good day here in Japan. D1, it's finally time. Are you ready?
I'm excited to be here at the Akihabara UDX building, and there are a lot of great players that are here for this Top 8, let me tell you.
I think that's a little bit of an understatement, D1.
I mean, it's crazy, right? My pick, I told you when we first came into this tournament who my pick for this tournament is, right?
Yeah.
Who's that?
You didn't tell me.
MkLeo.
MkLeo. I feel like I also shook your hand on that one and said I really like MkLeo here, but let's be real, D1 Japan Power Rankings, we got #1 and #2, Ken and Choco here as well to try and take that away from MkLeo. I don't know. I think it's gonna be an uphill battle for whoever makes it into the finals of this event. We got 8 amazing players, even some faces that we don't normally see here in the top 8. Over on the winner's side, we have Ken, Abadango, MkLeo, and Choco. And on the loser side, of course, Kameme, Komorikiri, Nietono, and Shaky. Not the Shaky from NorCal, unfortunately, the homie himself, but Japanese Shaky. No A, but we're going to call him Shaky. I think that's what we call him.
Going into this tournament, Shky did a really good job just going through so many great players. I remember catching one of his matches against AC from SoCal. Yeah. Really strong player. And yet, one thing I love about Shky is his conversions, dude. Like, he has really sick combos, of course, with Zero Suit Samus. You get caught by one up air, and it's just going to keep on chaining all the way up to the top. But let's look at these guys here in the top 8.
Even before that, looking at these flags, D1, I know we're here in EVO Japan, but really right now it is MkLeo
versus Japan. Literally MkLeo versus Japan right here. Ken, Abadango, Choco, Kameme, Komorikiri, Nietono, and Shky versus MkLeo. And, you know, it's going into this top 8, we have actually the players that these guys were able to take out getting into the top 8.
Yeah, so Ken actually defeating Kameme to make it out on the winner's side. MkLeo defeating Nietono. Nietono's still going to make it out over on the loser side down there. Choco going to be defeating Shaky, sending him to the loser side of top 8. And Abadango beating Rima, I believe, was also defeated by Komorikiri over on the losers, Como eliminating him from the tournament. Nietono over on losers, eliminating T and Earth to make it out. T and Earth, man, 2 low-tier, mid-tier warriors. But Nietono will make it out. I know you know a lot about Nietono, man, old school brawl head. Oh, yeah. It's great to see him here at EVO Japan Top 8. 2018, man, that's nuts, dude.
Looking at this Top 8 too, there's only 2 Zero Suit Samuses present, 1 Bayonetta in Abadango. If Abadango wasn't a Bayonetta main, there actually wouldn't be any.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like we got like half a Bayonetta because, it's very likely we're going to see that Abadango Mewtwo as well. I wouldn't be surprised if he finds a matchup where, he loses, say he loses with Bayonetta. He always has that Mewtwo in his pocket. We're not going to see him, this is the top 8 of EVO Japan 2018. There's no reason not to, especially when you're in the winner's side, not to try to counterpick if necessary. But yeah, I think the spread is looking really good. I think we're really in for some crazy matches here today, D1. I'm very excited. You said MkLeo is your favorite. I'm also on the side of MkLeo. I will say I'm maybe a little biased, obviously, a little North American bias. But on top of that, I feel like MkLeo is probably the player I've watched maybe the most out of all these 8 players, and I feel safe betting on him.
It makes perfect sense because you look at the current rankings for PGR, and with the absence of Zero, Nairo, and Salem, the highest ranking player here is MkLeo at #4.
Yeah, so that's really crazy when you think about it, man. MkLeo's story is so amazing. This young kid from Mexico, had a hard time getting his visa, was finally able to make it out to his American tournaments. Now he's sitting here in Japan. Can you imagine what his parents are thinking right now? Like wow, we raised an amazing kid here.
They're really blessed. Like, we actually have his brother Angel, who's chilling right here. Imagine seeing how far he has come as a player. This guy back then, legit, was just a young kid who was really talented. Attended his first Brawl tournament, did really well, didn't even know he won when he took it, and then afterwards just proceeded to just blow right through the competition. Like you said, right, a lot of people were wondering, hey, he doesn't quite have his visa to come out, but I wonder if he had the opportunity to come out, I bet
what would happen.
What happened, right?
Now we have our answer here as he sits in EVO Japan, the first ever EVO Japan's top 8 for Smash 4. This is I think this is going to be a really crazy day. I'm very excited. But of course, you know, we got to talk about the other players too. Number 1 on the Japanese PR, Ken, Sonic God himself. And we're about to see him face off against the man himself, Abadango. So what do you think, man? Sonic, Bayonetta. I'll be honest, and I always get blown up for this, but I never thought this was a great matchup for Bayonetta. I don't like this matchup as Bayonetta.
I really feel like, looking at Bayonetta, the matchup spread isn't that bad across the board.
She has an amazing matchup spread.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
So,
you win.
Yeah, I was like, hello.
Great one of the best characters in the game, obviously.
Probably the best.
One of the best characters in the game, obviously.
It's not up for discussion. We're going to go straight into the first game.
Number 1, EVO Japan Smash 4 top 8. Let's do it.
Yep, this is it. The first of its kind, first set of the day. I'm excited, man. We came a long way with this event, too. A lot of great representatives from around the world, but here it is. Ken versus Abadango right here on Smashville. And now, what are some of the things that make you feel as if Bayonetta doesn't quite have an easy time, DC?
So I think this matchup is very momentum-based. It's really going to come down to who is able to get that huge life lead to start off the match. You know, if Sonic gets it, he's going to hold on to it. He's going to run away. And Bayonetta, while she's a very strong character, amazing attacks, frame that. The one thing that is not 10 out of 10 for her is her ground speed. Oh, that up air not going to do it just yet. So she's going to have a hard time catching Sonic if she loses that life lead, especially if she loses a stock lead. It's going to be very hard. You know, Ken is just going to run away and not going to overextend and put himself in bad situations.
One of the scary things about Bayonetta, of course, being the fact that, yep, even though she probably may not quite have the best speed when it comes to, you know, chasing down an opponent like Sonic, Bayonetta does have great tools to be able to mount a comeback against an opponent.
Yeah, she's most definitely one of the best comeback characters in the game. So even if she is down to stock, you know, one well-timed up B might be at the end of Ken's stock. And you know what's blowing my mind right now, hearing that Japanese Bayonetta voice.
I love it.
You don't get to hear it very often, but
Abadango looking very solid, though. I mean, I'm happy that as time progresses, Bayonetta got cleaner and cleaner. Here it is. That was sick attempt right there by Ken to see if he can possibly set up a situation where there would be a missed tech.
Wow, look at this life deficit between these two players. Abadango sitting pretty right now with 119 damage on Ken. But where is the KO attack, D1? What do you think we're going to see?
Right now, actually, the KO attack by Bayonetta?
Yeah.
Here's the thing right now. I believe Abadango is just trying to maintain the lead by just putting out safe options, and the moment I say that, we see a pretty committal heel slide. Back air, of course, being a solid option. Bayonetta has forward throw as well that can KO. You know, witch twist can lead to combo follow-ups as well. So it's all about seeing what opening that Abadango can find out of Ken. Right now, Ken doing a pretty good job holding shield most of the time, and if Abadango could set up a situation where he can remember that Ken will opt for shield.
That bat would think that save him from that back air above the stage, but right now Ken doing a great job of slowly bringing someone back, not overextending, getting hit by anything. Oh, what is? Oh, okay, just probably that was a misinput, possibly.
Maybe didn't even think he was gonna be able to follow up after that.
146 on Sonic. This is gonna be a scary situation because, you know, all of a sudden he has max rage at this point. It's gonna be very scary if he's able to hit with maybe a back air. Or
honestly, that roll scared me. Bayonetta's roll, as good as she is, man, that roll is not one of the best.
Oh, Ken's going to get that nair to come out, create some more space. Now he has Bayonetta over 100. I think forward throw will be enough. So that forward throw, yeah, it is a very strong throw. There's certain situations where you might not get the KO, but
I like the setup as well. You know, the fact that you saw the back air pressure relentless by Abadango and knew that Ken probably was expecting a mix-up where there'd be a short hop and an immediate dash grab. Abadango just went. He overshot the grab, so that was smart on his part. Interesting extension right there by Abadango. I was expecting maybe the fair witch twist strings.
Oh, he's going to try and dive kick back the stage. Ken is going to read that, smell it out, and closed out that stock with a back air. Going to get some extra damage with an up air as well.
There it is, and there's a witch twist we were talking about. Comes out very fast. Fastest option right there.
4-frame startup, man. Huge hitbox. I know you were talking about this yesterday on the jump off.
So good. So good.
Absolutely one of the best attacks in the game.
Nice interception right there. Abadango making sure to get that witch twist to send Ken out. Intercepting right there with the back air, pushing him out as far as possible. Understands that Ken will be able to keep coming back, so he's going to get as much as he can before Ken is finally able to drift back.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, he actually two-frame Ken twice in a row. That's why Ken was able to get his jump back. But this is going to be enough. Yes, it is. Abadango will take game number 1 over Ken.
Yeah, man. It's always scary when you get caught by that witch twist after burner kick, witch twist after burner kick, up air combo. It's pretty potent. It's like that go-to B&B right there to just like end the round. And there it is, Ken, down 1 game.
It is the classic, my friend. And of course, you know, we were, yeah, I feel really bad. We were talking about how Ken and Choco #1, #2 on the Japanese PR, but we got Abadango sitting right here #3 on the Japanese PR, and I think he's gunning for that #1 spot, it seems, you know, as he takes game #1.
A player who's been going through so many different mains in his Smash 4 career, finally putting his chips on Bayonetta here in the top 8 of EVO Japan 2018.
You know what the funny thing is, though? He's found success with almost all the characters he's picked up. So,
absolutely.
That really goes to show how, you know, how adaptable he is as a player.
That's so true. Like, when he had a Pac-Man, his Pac-Man was actually fire. Yep. His Mewtwo put North America on notice.
Yeah, his Meta Knight even blowing up all the Rosalina players in his path.
Oh, man. And the poor Peach planes, too.
Yeah. Game #2 is going to be Town and City. This is the counter pick.
And Abadango, again, doing a good job of just catching these defensive rolls by Ken.
So, of course, this stage is going to have a slightly smaller ceiling. It does transform into Final Destination. At times, I wonder if Ken maybe wanted the Final Destination transformation to have an easier time catching Abadango's landings.
I like what we saw there from Abadango. Went for the triple jab, waited to see if Ken would probably try to jump out of there. A lot of Bayonetta mains try to go for the triple jab, wait for the jump escape, and then see if they could chain a combo from there. But Ken instead stayed grounded.
So very similar to how the first game started off, a little bit even.
I love that.
It's really going to come down to whoever is able to get this this first life lead. Of course, ooh, that down air going to whiff, but no punish from Ken.
I wonder if Abadango was waiting for a roll there, because it definitely happened after the fact that he activated heel slide. He's like, I know you're going to go for the back roll. Just do it. Hanging back over here. First witch time that we've seen from Abadango this set.
Yeah, as something I've definitely noticed about a lot of Bayonetta players, it seems like they're trying to hold on to it for when it really, really matters, when they really need that witch time. And you see Ken with the 116% he wants. The Abadango probably looking for that KO at this point.
Abadango finally showing his hand right there with that forward throw attempt. He has to be careful though. Both players right now high percents. Probably wants to sit on this so that he can possibly set up a situation where if he KOs Ken here, he can KO him early on his second stock.
Yep. Oh, and really nothing Sonic can do about that situation. Bayonetta and Air almost always going to hit as long as your timing is on point. Sonic's up B or something. No hitbox.
That was actually really scary. Seeing him like just stop right there in front of him, I thought he was going to reinitiate if Ken were to opt for a grab. Hanging out on the platform right here. Okay, smart stuff right there by Ken.
Sniping him with that back air right underneath the neutral air. Great timing, great spacing from Ken. Now we got a final stock situation. Of course, all these matches are going to be 2 out of 3 aside from Grand Final, so this could possibly be Ken's last stock of the winner's side of this bracket.
Right now, Abadango just trying to put out those safe hitboxes like we said before. But Ken waited right there for the pullback on the nair. So smart. Got that grab.
Yeah, small correction. Winner's finals, losers finals, and Grand Finals will be 3 out of 5.
And there's one thing that DC was talking about, Sonic's dash speed right there. You notice, while he was in full dash, every time Abadango tried to pull back on an air, he caught him. But right there, Abadango unable to actually continue his combo.
Very, very scary situation happening. Abadango above Sonic's head, trying to space out those nairs. Maybe a little extra damage from the bullet arts.
Yes, right. Those nairs can be quite tough for people to deal with, but Ken has shown us that if he can predict when you're going to jump, he will sneak in that back air. We've seen him do it time and time again, and right there, he's threatening with it with that short hop attempt.
Yeah, Ken just waiting out the clock here, waiting for that final destination transformation so Abadango doesn't have those platforms to kind of camp him on. It's a very, very frustrating situation to be in. Finally gets that grab, sneaks in a grab right there. No follow-up. It has Bayonetta off stage, and here comes final destination.
And there's one thing that you said that is totally correct, DC, about the fact that Ken will definitely sit on the lead if he gets it.
Oh, yeah, man.
Right now, we're at like 2 minutes left on the clock, And if Ken were to actually get the lead, which he does a little bit now, but he wants to get more percentage, he will try to attempt to run up the clock. Not saying that that's what he usually goes for.
Yeah. Well, listen, having the lead, all you need, man, he's just going to go for safe options here. Not going to overextend, not going to go for dash grabs, anything too crazy. We're going to see a lot of spin dashes coming out from Ken. Whiffs that back air, will get up attacked by Bayonetta.
Yeah, that setup right there by Ken is so slick. He'll get you with that spring jump, and then when you get knocked down, if you tech in place, he will get that back air. He loves to tech chase with that back air while he lands from the air.
That was a re-grab, but no punish from Ken. Like I said, he's just going to play it safe. He has a very small life lead. Abadango realizing that too, so he's just trying to get these neutral airs. Oh my god, what a clean forward smash, D1.
That was actually an insane attempt by Ken. I thought we were going to see possibly another back air right there connect in Ken's face, but instead
he saw the target, man. He went for it, man.
Yeah, so
that was
smart.
Crazy.
That move is scary, man. I'm very happy that Ken pulled the trigger on that move, showing that Abadango can't just freely go into the air like that. He's going to have to make sure to mix it up a bit more.
Abadango's defense was looking so tight, but that one small opening, Ken found it and punched his way through, as we see a game number 3 here on Lilat Cruise. Somewhere out there, MVD smiling.
Oh yeah, he's actually here in Japan. ESAM and MVD did come out to this event along with numerous other NorCal players, but we only have 7 Japanese representatives left with MkLeo. But going back to this, here it is, Game 3 between Abadango and Komorikiri. I want to see right here what's going to happen. Of course, as far as the guns are concerned, that does help Bayonetta have an easier time dealing with people that want to crouch underneath.
He's going to get some little extra damage when the stage tilts.
Yes.
To make her, instead of her neutral B going at an angle, it's going to go straight and very hard for some characters to deal with.
Well, he's going to have to watch out. Of course, using those special moves so much with Bayonetta in the air will lead to him having landing line, giving Ken a lot of free damage. Oh,
Ken has the life lead. You see what he's doing, man. Yep. He's like, I don't even need to approach here.
Yeah, and it's a very smart strategy to sit on, to rely upon, rather. You tell your opponent that basically I don't have to take any unnecessary risks. You're the one that's losing. Come through. Make a mistake so I can punish.
Oh, we're going to run right down till small extra damage from Abadango. I think he could have gotten a little bit more, but
just again hanging on the right side of the stage. Abadango making sure to get all that damage through those guns. But Ken, I mean, Sonic's damage output is so good.
Oh yeah, and you can just see the difference in play. Once Ken loses that life lead, you see a lot more spin dashes coming out, and but Abadango, Bayonetta staying true to form. One witch twist will lead to the end of his stock.
That combo is so solid, man. And I remember back then when I saw those Vine combos from all the Japanese players, they were like, hey, check this out. Witch twist after burning kick, witch twist after burning kick up air. Everybody's like, I don't know if that's true. It was on a computer. And then look at the tournament scene now, dude.
In the defense, though, a lot of times when you see those, those combos on Twitter and Vine, those are on CPUs that don't necessarily
rest
work.
Rest in peace, Vine, man.
Yeah, rest in peace, Vine, for sure. In the case, Ken on what could possibly be his final stock of the winner's side. Abadango doing a great job of not oversetting, just getting some free damage here.
Okay, Ken hanging back again. 43% with all this rage that Abadango has. It's actually in a pretty good position to take out Ken quite early. Whoa, I like the interception. And there's the jump that I was telling you about, DC. But Ken jumped back as opposed to straight up.
Love
bad
that.
Spot here.
Crouching right underneath the aggressive back air from Ken, and here it is, neutral air. Oh, going for the down air.
I was thinking of the same exact thing right there.
Man.
I was like, honestly, if he gets that down air spike, he's going to be in such a good position. Ken right there showing no fear. Spring jump with his back to the opponent, getting the back air to push Abadango away from the edge.
Yeah, that's the second time we saw him come back to stage with an aggressive option. The first time he got punished, the second time, though, hitting his mark, still has Abadango 139, not able to shave off this first stock just yet.
Oh man, what a chase right there. Unable to confirm off of that, and here it is, sneaking towards center.
That should be it. That should be it, man.
Yep, 154 right there, losing that stock, that back throw. So potent when you're at high percent.
Abadango not even opting the DI. He's like, yeah, you got it, man. I'm done.
He's like, I'm KO'd. Yeah, honestly, when you know the percents, you're like, all right, whatever, man. Let's just move on. Right, some players like to believe them.
Ken starting off the stock with 87%. This is not completely impossible for him, but it's going to be very, very hard to bring this back, especially the way Abadango's playing. Very tight defense, only a few openings.
Look at that shield, though, taking so much damage. And Abadango, wait, did he try to just grab Ken potentially if he approached? Nuts. In any event, smart stuff by Abadango. Hanging back right here. Tilt not working out in his favor. He has to push forward towards center.
And you can tell he really wants this, man. This is playing a lot like Salem, very similar to Salem's play. So across the stage, that back air will do it, though. Clean back air to close out game number 3. Abadango will take it 2-1 over the best Japanese player, Ken.
That was an actually really accurate back air. Like, wow.
D1, I really want to say that was a great stage counter pick for Abadango.
Yes,
you
it
can
was.
see how much damage Ken ended up taking just from those neutral Bs that were completely horizontal to the stage. Not really much. You either shield or you get hit in the face by those bullets, man. It's really not much you can do when the stage is tilting. So very, very unfortunate. He seemed like he was having a really hard time with his approach. You know, Bayonetta sitting underneath the platform. You can't really approach her from the air, especially when, you know, that witch twist is always looming. You know Abadango's finger is always on the trigger for the witch twist. So it's very hard to approach her on that stage in that situation. So even you know, you saw him starting off that second stock 86%. 2 seconds later, 107%, just from bullets, not even from Abadango really doing anything. So, oh, what do you do in that situation, D1?
I mean, Ken, what he tried to respond with was shielding, right? But there was so much damage on the shield, to the point where he decided maybe I should crouch. And at some point, Abadango's like, all right, you're not going to be blocking anymore. I guess it's time for me to just run up on you and try to, you know, approach. And it was getting rough, too. I
can only imagine what stage he might have banned here, because maybe the triplats, but man, you know, it just seems really frustrating to fight Bayonetta in that situation, as we saw in that match too. I think it really worked out exactly how Abadango pictured it in his head. A great match between those two players. I think that really is going to set the pace for the rest of this top 8. D1, we have some crazy matches coming up. I'm very excited.
Would you say that probably changed your opinion when it came to Bayonetta and Sonic?
No, absolutely not. I actually think it's worse now. No, I'm kidding, of course.
Here we go. Let's check out the bracket, guys, here at EVO Japan 2018.
Our next winners semifinals match will be MkLeo versus Choco. Over on the loser side, Kameme versus 2GG Komorikiri and Nietono will fight Shaky. Shaky is what you've been saying, and the winner of that will, of course, see Ken. That's very unfortunate. Congratulations, your victory. Like your reward is to fight Ken in losers' quarters. So yeah, this is going to be a very rough bracket for no matter who wins, who loses. Like nothing's going to be easy for any of these players ahead.
Honestly, I don't think anybody, like you said, is going to want to face off against Ken, and of course MkLeo as well. But these guys, I mean, they faced each other. A lot of the Japanese players have faced each other numerous times. So by now they're probably used to it. You know, as difficult as it may be, at least it's another attempt to see if they can possibly beat any of their demons if they have any.
Absolutely, man. So up next, we're going to see MkLeo versus Choco. Very likely we're going to see the Cloud coming out versus ZSS Zero Suit Samus. And what do you on paper, man? What does this matchup look like, D1?
Zero Suit Samus versus Cloud. The moment the character was released, I remember that time where Tweak was able to get a win over Nairo, and people were just going absolutely nuts. You know, Cloud definitely has a lot of good tools against Zero Suit Samus, I have to say, but we've seen the best Zero Suit Samuses out there make quick work of Cloud. You know, like Cloud, he does have that exploitable recovery. He's not the easiest character to deal with in neutral due to the great speed and range that he has, right? And he racks up so much damage, dude, in short amount of time.
Yeah, MkLeo's Cloud, of course. You know, I'm sure he's no stranger to those off-stage situations where Cloud can lose his stock at 0%. The Cloud players that can make it this far really are very aware of that situation, though. But how much experience do you think he has playing a Japanese Zero Suit Samus like Choco? You know, I'm sure he has a lot of experience playing Nairo, playing Mars back in the States, but this is a different kind of Zero Suit Samus, you know?
Well, we did have Umebor Japan Major, where MkLeo did come out, and he faced off against Ken in the grand finals and took it. You know, there were many great players there, with only MkLeo standing tall above the rest of them. So I believe that MkLeo is fully capable of doing this again here on Japanese soil.
Something very interesting, very slight that I noticed MkLeo with the yawn right before this match. I can only imagine, you know, I want to say maybe jet lag might even be a factor here too, because this is even earlier than we've been waking up for the last 2 days.
Maybe the fact that it's 8:36 a.m. Japan time is why he's yawning.
Across the world, man. Oh, but we're going to see the Marth. Actually, MkLeo opted to go Marth. Of course, he does have a couple characters in his repertoire.
Dude, his Marth is so good. This is the character that we actually got to see finish off Genesis, if I'm not mistaken.
You know, it's very funny. I remember not too long ago, I think it was MkLeo on Twitter who said that the Corrin was a better character than Marth, I believe. So it's interesting. I know he does also have a Corrin as well. So
Corrin, nice.
Corrin is indeed nice. Yeah.
Shout out to Coney.
That actually sounded just like him, too.
I know.
All right, so start off this match a little slow on Smashville.
Dude,
MkLeo with a very slight life lead here.
Every time I see MkLeo like slightly fading back, I'm always wary if his opponent will just swing errantly, giving him a free opportunity to get a tip.
And of course, that is going to be Choco on the right side there. We're going to get those names updated for you as soon as possible.
Okay, good delay on the recovery. Did not want to get caught by that flip kick. That spike is just so potent. And right there, MkLeo trying to see if he can get that up smash to punish. Choco doing really well here, I have to say, dude.
Yeah, I like that aggressiveness with the flip jump kick, right? As MkLeo trying to recover. Never let him get the free recovery, man. You know, worst case scenario, you just miss your flip jump kick. You're not going to get punched for it on stage. You can't even get there that fast.
Nice. MkLeo, again, just making sure to play too. And there it is, making sure to delay that combo so well. Dude, his Dancing Blade finishers are always on point. But here it is, Choco, who's been doing, like we said before, really well here the first stock. Is trying to make sure to bring MkLeo down.
Yeah, I love that. Just holding on to shield, man. He knows, worst case scenario, I get grabbed. You know, you don't want to get grabbed by ZSS, but you can react to it as long as you're thinking about it.
Nice. He gets that 17%. Just hanging out right here. MkLeo capitalizing on Choco's air movement. You see he's trying to use these full jump fairs while, oh my gosh, while Choco's using the short hop back airs.
MkLeo doing a great job of racking up some extra damage on this second stock here. That
dude,
forward smash, getting shielded, but not even, that was punish.
Forward tilt, almost KOing. Okay, again, MkLeo just not falling prey.
D1, I want to say every single hit he gets here, including this KO.
Every single hit he gets, dude.
That forward smash on stage should have been the end of his stock. He got a new lease on life, then that forward tilt somehow not KOing, and he just cheated death twice in a row and ended up taking that game the clean at 2 stock.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man, this guy, he's so talented, man, so young. I don't know where I mean, we do know where he came from.
Yeah, we do actually know exactly where he came from. But I'm telling you, the kids these days, man, they're starting out. They're better, younger.
It's not even 18 yet. Imagine if a next match comes out, dude. These guys will be already on top of the game.
I think my Smash
0, right?
I think my Smashboards account is older than MkLeo, dude.
Jeez.
Game number 2, Town and City. Yeah, thanks. Town and City looking like a very similar set to the first set we watched in terms of stages, at least.
Again, MkLeo just occupying the skies with nothing but sword.
Yeah, what do you think of the adjustments that Choco needs to make here to, I guess, take off the stock against MkLeo? I want to say maybe get those punishes on point, because that, again, that forward smash still coming to mind.
Choco has a lot of solid setups. This is a really seasoned Zero Suit Samus. It's the fact that, you know, MkLeo, if you notice his spacing and a lot of patient play from him, the setups that Choco goes for, MkLeo just doesn't fall into them. When it comes
down throw,
beautiful.
Up air, everything is optimal from this kid, MkLeo. You even saw on that miss grab going for the Dancing Blade punish that is as much damage.
Fam, I didn't even know he was going to be able to actually get that Dancing Blade, but he made sure to dash forward just so that connected after the nair. Thank you, MkLeo. Noted.
MkLeo somehow seemingly picking the best get-up option every single time. You can tell. Oh my god! Oh my goodness gracious! In a matter of seconds, D1 didn't even get to finish my thought on the get-up options as MkLeo taking game number 2 in record time. He's trying to speedrun EVO Japan.
I'm telling you, if there was any doubt in your mind that MkLeo was going to make it into winners finals.
Dude, I love how humble this kid is, dude. When he's walking off stage, he's like, yeah. I did it.
He's just way too good, dude.
I don't understand. I don't understand what is going to stop him here.
It's out of control, man. He doesn't have to go Cloud. I mean, he has a Cloud. He has a Meta Knight. He has the Marth. He has the Corrin.
Yeah,
so many characters.
That's the craziest thing. Even if you're able to get past his Marth, you have 10 more characters to worry about. Like, you can't counterpick the kid because he's going to counterpick you before, like, long before then. So, like, what do you do? That match number 2 was crazy. I was just thinking about, yo, these get-up options are crazy. All of a sudden, boom, boom, forward air, off stage. That was nuts.
I'm telling you. And, of course, you know, it's not like MkLeo is immortal or anything, but he's definitely a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've seen him go down before, but right now, just from that second match, it's looking like he is here to win this thing, D1. Oh. Well, that's the end of that side of the winners bracket for now.
We literally went from a match where there was a lot of passive aggressive play, right?
Yeah.
They were like, okay, let me see if you're here. I'm gonna counter with this, counter with that, yada yada, back and forth. MkLeo was just like, no, I'm literally gonna dictate the pace of the match. This is my game.
And you know, it's crazy when you think about it. MkLeo, Choco was second best player in Japan, not able to take a single stock off of him. What?
Yeah, dude.
That's nuts.
It's that hard, man.
Yeah, that really goes to show the level, the caliber of play here at EVO Japan. So, MkLeo will go fight Abadango in the winners finals. We're going to go down to the losers bracket here. Losers 8th, Kameme versus Komorikiri. Kameme second place at EVO 2016. Here we are in top 8 of EVO Japan 2018.
Kameme versus Komorikiri. Kameme, a player who I haven't seen use Mega Man as much as of late.
Yeah, Mega Man. I still love watching the character. I think it's I think it's a cool character, very cool design.
I like how you did not say great.
He's great in my heart. You know, that's
my heart too. I love Mega Man. I mean, we've seen Kameme push this character to new heights, but yet, you know, it's hard out here, man. A lot of these characters just make it feel as if you have to overcompensate, you know, for the character's flaws. So that's why sometimes players just have to choose a higher tier character.
Yeah, things have definitely changed in the Smash 4 front, including Komorikiri, now playing that Cloud, but he always does have that Sonic in his pocket, just in case. You never know what might happen, man. But I think we're going to start off seeing his Cloud here. Oh. Sponsored, of course, by 2GG. Shouts to 2GG. I was putting in work for the Smash 4 scene. Champ, you are the champ.
Pian.
Champion, yeah. Thanks. Champion. That's what I meant.
Champion.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, Komorikiri.
Komorikiri versus Kameme. Now, Kameme has a solid Shky, by the way, DC. I was actually thinking we would see the Shky here in this matchup.
It's looking like we're going to see.
Wait. Probably not.
Oh, all right. I'm going to go back to that Mega Man.
Wait.
He was hovering over Yoshi, man. I was like, wait, hold on a sec. Things are getting kind of crazy here at EVO Japan. Roll. Wait a second. D1, are we in the right place here?
We are 100% in the right place. Let me talk to you. At the 2GG Championship, after that was over, there was an after get together where all the players and all the staff, they decided to hang out, play Smash, talk about the event, and interestingly enough, Komorikiri, after the party was over, was playing Roy and doing combos on Bayonetta for hours on
Was he hanging out with Mr. R again?
No.
Come on, Mr. R.
It was by himself.
It was by himself?
Like, everybody else was asleep.
He willingly made the decision to play Roy? I think Roy's a cool character. I think he can do a lot of cool stuff.
Dude,
that's all I can say about it.
Trust me, man. A lot of us were just chilling and getting ready to go to sleep, and all I heard was Roy, you know, screaming, and doing all his You know, you heard Roy voiceovers basically. Just kept doing combos to Bayonetta incessantly on Final Destination. So
to Bayonetta?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take your word for it. It wasn't there, but you sound very sincere here. So
what is this? Am I in court? And are you gonna say hold it after my testimony?
Well, let's see Mega Man versus Roy. I'll tell you, this is not what I expected to see on the loser side of EVO Japan 2018. But
Mr. Wizard, this is cool.
Yeah, we're allowed to play this.
That's what. Yeah,
who knows? Maybe it's just a butt check. Maybe just butt checking with Roy. We've seen that before. A lot of players like to button check with weird characters. So I don't know.
Yeah, I do love the Fire Emblem music though, dude. Did you ever get a chance to play Fates?
Yes.
Conquest?
Yes.
Birthright?
Conquest.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Awakening?
Yes.
Did you ever play Path of Radiance?
No. I won't even like. I like Fire Emblem, and not my favorite Nintendo series.
You like Fire Emblem, but it's not your favorite Nintendo series?
Yeah. Okay. You know, I like it. It's just not one of my favorites.
I love Fire Emblem. It's actually, but I never got a chance to finish the handheld.
I haven't finished any of the games. I've started. I've gone pretty far, but I've never ever finished.
How about Mega Man?
I've beaten Mega Man 2.
Only?
Yeah, only.
When you were younger or older?
Older, like a couple years ago, actually.
Is it because of the Dr. Wily theme getting
really
popular?
Because of the music. It's because of the music.
Yeah, I knew That's the music.
That's why I went back and played it.
Yeah, had to be. Had to be. Here we go, though. Komorikiri, Kameme. And, of course, guys, use the hashtag EVO Japan 2018 to join in on the conversation on Twitter, if you're loving the matches, let us know how you felt about those battles and the winners that happened so fast, DC.
Oh yeah, that was definitely record time in terms of winners bracket matches. So let's see if we're gonna have it again. You know, Roy, of course, a very, very heavy hitting character. If Komorikiri can find those openings, this could potentially be also a very fast match.
We shall see. As Mega Man does takes quite a bit of time, of course, trying to rack up damage on his opponent with the pellets. But Komorikiri has some cool setups. If he's able to get those footstool, those footstool combos, he's lurking already. Really aggressive Komorikiri, Kameme rather.
Yeah, you know, I think honestly Kameme might even set the pace for this match. It's going to be a lot of Roy trying to catch up to this character unless he can get the first stock here. Already has Mega Man off stage. Oh no!
Oh my goodness gracious! Right there, yeah. One of the banes of Roy's existence. His recovery, man. It's not even 9 o'clock a.m. DC. It's pretty early for Komorikiri. All
right, I'm just saying this is what I was trying to say before the match started here. You know, it's gonna be very hard in terms of recovery situation, but there are some very good characters, of course, like Cloud, who have that same same problem.
You know, Cloud definitely a solid pick right there for Komorikiri, but I believe that Komorikiri feeling really comfortable when it comes to this matchup. Maybe wants to try something different.
Yeah. It's still very scary, though. Of course, this is the loser side of the bracket, and we have Komorikiri not looking too hot in this first match here. He needs to be able to close out the stock very, very soon without taking too much more damage, or it might even become, you know, the snowball might become too large, man.
Honestly, that usage right there of the counter was pretty impressive. Couldn't really net a KO from it, but still, it was a message that he sent right there to Kameme.
Maybe trying to scout that jump from the edge. Doesn't quite get what he's looking for, but still sitting pretty with Roy at 119%. Cannot get hit with something too crazy here. Of course, he is Mega Man, but I don't even think Mega Man's weight will be able to survive a forward smash from Roy or something like that, you know?
Yeah, right now we do have Komorikiri who's struggling to get this KO as well. Hanging out at the stage, trying to see if he can KO with the F tilt, but Kameme back on stage again. Metal Blade toss. This is tough.
This is kind of what I'm talking about, man. Very much looks like Kameme set the pace for this match. A lot of Roy played from behind. There's that up tilt.
He said, "How dare you roll in front of me?" Man, Kameme.
What a reaction time, man.
Yeah.
What wherewithal to get that up tilt in that situation. Very confident, too, because you know if he missed it, that was the end of his stock.
Look at that, man. You know what I love most about this region, too? The fact that there are so many players that are good with characters that aren't necessarily top tier, you know? Like, don't be surprised if you go to a Japanese event and you see like Shulk in top 8. It can happen.
Yeah, well, I don't think we're going to see any more Roy in top 8 here. As we see Komorikiri instantly go into Cloud. That first match wasn't, it just didn't look too hot for him. Very unfortunate SD, but even the second stock, I think Kameme had complete control over. So let's see what happens with his Cloud here in game number 2.
Here it is. And now we have Kameme, who's still being a little aggressive, but kind of pensive at the same time. Looking for those grab opportunities so he can just rack that quick damage with the down throw back airs. And now that he's playing Cloud, of course, a little bit harder to confirm, but to get those grabs, but right there, still able to sequel now. Spacing.
All right, that jab going to catch the spot dodge there in the corner. Has Kameme in a great situation. Kameme just going to jump right over his head, man. Trying to regain some stage control here.
Smart right there, making sure to use that up air along with his jump to make it difficult for Kameme to keep him off stage. I love that too. You know, leaving the Metal Blade on the ground like that, it almost looks like a bit of a bait.
Yeah, it's a bait, man. You know, you want to pick it up or you want to avoid it. Either way, you can control your opponent's movement just barely with that. I love that using the pellet, forcing Komorikiri to use his limit to get back to stage. Very scary situation.
Yeah, that was actually pretty dope. Getting that ledge from back air. Here we have a Metal Blade set up. Hey.
Oh, yeah. You know, if he really, really wanted to, he could have ended both stocks right there.
I was trying to see if he was going to go maybe for a down air.
Oh,
there
no.
It is, the footstool.
He had his jump, but no, the stage spike right afterwards. You could, his life flashing before his eyes for sure there.
Tough situation for him right there. And now, again, Kameme trying to sit on the lead, making sure to use those pellets, following the movement on the platform too from Komorikiri. But Komorikiri using that great range to make it difficult for those pellets to be used safely.
Yeah, it's super unfortunate because this could possibly be Komorikiri's last stock of the entire event. And I want to say that, you know, from that first game, even one of those stocks wasn't even a full stock. So This is his last ditch effort. He needs to close out this stock soon, and he does have the tools as Cloud to do that. Just needs to find the correct time to pull the trigger.
Nice setup right there by Komorikiri. Empty jump. I mean, some players would have dropped shield in that certain situation, but Kameme definitely decided to keep it up.
Yeah, Kameme is definitely about that defense life right now. It's a great situation. That dash attack on Battlefield is not going to work, but that up air will do it the second time.
Actually looking like he wasn't going to get KO'd there. Tried to DI for his life, but here it is. Kameme needs to make sure to maintain that lead. Good avoidance by Komorikiri too when it came to dealing with invincible Kameme coming back. But double jump! Double jump!
Yeah, has to use his up B. Great,
Nice.
I love that grab in between the hits of cross slash. He was looking for that footstool, man.
Man, just to set up right into that down air like we saw before. Here it is. Okay, that down tilt's been working out so well. That leg invincibility, sliding underneath the pellets and popping up Kameme in the air, which could lead to a good situation for Komorikiri.
Yeah, I do love the situation, though. Komorikiri realizing when Kameme is on defense, though, I have enough time here to charge a little bit of the limit, and that's going to help me survive a little bit longer.
It's nice right there. That actually helped him rack up so much damage in a short amount of time. But there's the knockdown, the chase. Nice roll back and slow by Komorikiri, not trying to get clipped by this Metal Blade.
Yeah, I love that super fast punish. Oh, missed tech, but no! Facing the wrong direction.
Right there, he could have actually set up into a finishing touch. When you get in there and the opponent misses the attack like that, you could land right on top of them and get that finishing touch, but couldn't quite work out for him.
Leaf Blade just barely helping Kameme get back to stage. He's in a very bad situation right above Cloud's head. That's the worst place you want to be. Once again, getting turned around. Oh! But he's not going to do it. He's going to survive from that forward smash across the stage. Battlefield definitely going to come in clutch for him right there, but this was Komorikiri's counter pick.
Tech rolling in right there was so smart, getting the back air,
Oh,
and he gets the KO.
my goodness gracious. Short hop, raw back air will close out game number 2, eliminating Komorikiri from the tournament. D1, can you imagine how Komorikiri felt after he connected with that forward smash? Probably thinking, wow, I'm safe, I'm good, game number 3. But somehow, Kameme surviving that forward smash, coming back, regaining that stage control. Oh my goodness gracious, D1. That was nuts.
That was actually really, really, really impressive play right there by Kameme. We thought Kameme was going to maybe choose the Yoshi. I thought we were going to even see the Sheik, but instead sticking to his Mega Man, staying in neutral that entire time, right? Getting those pellets, such great Metal Blade usage, and understanding that if he manages to get Komorikiri off stage, just capitalizing on that recovery time and time again, getting that footstool. That footstool was so smart. And that last situation where Komorikiri got caught by the backer, you know, that was just an unfortunate situation for him.
Absolutely. Once again, that was Kameme really just taking advantage of that one small hole in Komorikiri's defense. It was perfect timing, and you can tell. I love how he just wasn't too afraid to go for those, you know, aggressive options after getting hit by a forward smash. Because a lot of players, after, you know, cheating death, honestly cheating death in a situation like that, they'll come back and be like, all right, I gotta play it safe now here. But you know, he wasn't playing it safe at all. He came back. It's realizing the situation. Hey, this is it, man. It's my back air, raw back air. We're in there. Game over. Komorikiri eliminated from EVO Japan top 8 at 7th place.
Yeah, man. Kameme, again, great job. Thank you for sticking with Mega Man, as we're all big fans of his Mega Man, and I want to see it rise to the top here. Of course, he's in the losers bracket, like you said, here in the finals, so it's a bit of a it's a little tough for the fans of his Mega Man because they know one mistake and he's out of there.
Yeah, and honestly, he did make that one mistake, man. I think it was the Leaf Shield that actually might have made Komorikiri maybe miss input and get that kind of errant forward smash on stage, because it's not usually see something like that.
You don't see that a lot.
Cloud's forward smash, 19 frame startup. That's not an attack to throw out in neutral, you know, especially when you're at KO%. But in any case, he was able to get that, and then Kameme was like, wow, I really made a mistake here, but still able to come back. That was a great match. That was a great match number 2. I'm sorry, I'm dying over that.
No, it's totally fine, man. Of course, we have one more first round finals match here today. Nietono versus Shky. Until we continue on in the bracket, Nietono versus Shky, and of course, the winner will have to play Ken, number 1 here in Japan. Nietono, man, like, this guy, so talented, a household name in the Japanese Smash scene for many years, as you said.
Yeah. So it's very interesting to see him back here at EVO Japan top 8. And of course, Shaky playing that Zero Suit Samus. So Zero Suit Samus versus Sheik. Two the best girls in the game, man. What do you think we're going to see here?
Honestly, Nietono, Whenever I see him play, I usually have more faith in Nietono doing well here. I feel like we might see the Diddy Kong. I mean, he's been warming up his Diddy Kong this weekend. But Shky's Zero Suit Samus, though, I mean, this guy, he's been eking out some really good wins. And Zero Suit Samus is definitely one of those players that you cannot sleep on, man. Like, just able to make a lot of great comebacks, a lot of great conversions off of her grab. And not only that, like, even the neutral air, such a safe tool in neutral. And yet...
Will you max catch him now?
I just realized what happened there. I was like, wait a second, let me catch myself. But that neutral air, dude, chaining into the flip jump, kick spike, right?
Yeah.
It's like so scary to deal with. And you could get that at like, what, 30s, 40s. You just like nair someone near like center. And I've even seen the Zero Suit Samus mains where they would nair and then nair again and then go into that flip jump kick spike. So
it's very interesting. You mentioned Nietono's Diddy Kong. We might even see, or very likely we'll see. It's crazy. You know, it's very hard to talk about characters for certain people in this game because a lot of people played many characters in this game. You know, Anti ever sitting up on stream, it's very hard to say what character he's going to play because he plays a lot of characters, man. It's great. I think this is a great game to counterpick. And at this point, there's so many characters, there's so many matchups to remember. You know, even just counterpicking your opponents is something they're not familiar with might even help you out. But let's see what they're going to do here. I think we will indeed see the Diddy Kong. Yes, we're in that 4 Ranai tag. Ranai not making it to EVO Japan 2018.
Yeah, definitely a favorite among many. This villager shocked the world.
Yeah.
People are like, this character is all right. And Ranai was like, I mean, my villager, though, he nice.
Thanks, Coney. Alrighty.
I have to say, I love that Super Smash Bros. For Wii U logo in Japanese. Dude.
Yeah, I think the Japanese logo looks way better.
What is that, like Dairanto Smabra for Wii U?
It says Smash Forward in Japanese. Game number 1, Nietono versus Shaky Diddy Kong versus Zero Suit Samus. I think this is the Smash 4 Classic, man. This is the matchup I've probably watched more than anything at this point.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen this many times because of the likes of, like, Zero and Nairo. But right now, of course, looking at this matchup, it could be difficult for Zeus and Samus to deal with this short character. Oh, boy. Okay, so Nietono was not trying to set up into a spike. You know, I've been watching so many MVD matches that I was expecting to see that. But here it is. Just trying to keep it safe right here, Nietono.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that because both these players, even though we've seen these characters many times, both these players have different play styles than what we're probably used to seeing. You know, I'll be honest, man, Nietono, Diddy Kong don't get to see it very often, so I'm very... Oh, I guess, you know, he got the pratfall he was looking for, the slip off the platform, but no follow-up afterwards.
Yep, a nair fall-off would have been really solid right there, but Nietono still maintaining the lead, nominal amount of percent, too.
Yeah, he thought he was out of range of that stun whip, but right in his face.
Hang it back right here. Oh, I love it. Catching him off guard. Using that flip jump, of course, knowing that there's a hitbox or a grab to deal with.
It's very hard, you know, it's very hard to react when he has like a small empty jump right in your face into instant monkey flip kick. Like, what are you gonna do? You can't react to that. You can get grabbed, you drop shield, you're gonna get kicked. So.
And I love what Nietono did right there. He tried to make it look like he was pursuing Zero Suit Samus just so he could find that opening. But there it is, that opening with the down smash, getting that KO confirmation with the forward smash. Great job by Shky taking the first one.
All right, Nietono going to come right back with that Abadango some up smash. Doesn't have any rage though, so that's not going to KO, but the second one will.
DC, did you hear the first one when it connected? It actually followed the It did. That was such perfect timing.
I'll take your word for it. I'll check the tapes, man. You know?
Sir Toasty, help.
Hold on to that edge a little bit too long. Nietono going to get some free damage from that down tilt.
I like that. Not even trying to overcommit there on the platform. Of course, this is one of the things that makes it really tough being a Diddy Kong main when you're off stage. I like that delay on the nair there. Tried to see if he can well-time the tech chase. Still missed it, though.
Accidentally throwing the banana off stage. Probably looking to have it on stage still. I think ZSS with the banana. Obviously, every character gets better with a banana, but...
Good catch right there. Not going to be able to get a grab. Looked like he tried to actually catch the aerial movement.
And look at the mobility coming out from both these characters. That grab going to whiff. Grab attempt going to whiff, but no punish coming out from Nietono. Not able to get there fast enough.
Good usage of that air dodge and that foot jump, but
tech chase read.
Sick. Banana behind him to cover. That was so smart. Good trap right there, but couldn't really convert off of it.
You know, having that banana on stage really helps you cover multiple get-up options as long as you can react fast enough. Up air. Oh, down air attempt. Doesn't quite get it.
I like it. I like it. Showing that he has a lot of tricks up his sleeve. Forward throw attempt. No. I love it. Good stuff right there by Nietono. Taking the first stock with that second stock, rather, and the first game.
Yep, absolutely,
man. The up throw.
The classic up throw, up air.
Thought there was going to be a delay right there, too, which is why I was really shocked.
You saw him going for that down air before, too.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
So when I started down there, you know, a lot of times whenever you see a Diddy Kong go for that, they're trying to read an air dodge so that they could slam the opponent into the ground, tech chase him with the down tilt into the up smash finisher. But instead, Nietono said, you know what, let's just cut to the chase here. You're in the right percentage range. I'm going to get you with this up air. DI as hard as you can because you're still going to get KO'd anyway.
Yeah, honestly, though, Shaky doing a really good job. I think he did a great job in that first match. Yo, back to Talented City, man. Every game 1 has been on Smash Village. Game 2 has been on Talented City, it seems.
Pretty good stage. Helps out Zero Suit Samus, of course. Look at these. I've seen some sick platform comebacks from Shky on this stage, so check it out.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, Shaky did a really great job in the first game. Just wasn't able to clutch out the win. So honestly, I think having the stage on his side with the kind of weird grab right there, probably a misinput. Maybe looking for a pivot grab or something. But
in midair, even getting the grab from the side B, sick. Nice grab.
That pivot grab he's looking for. Boost kick
shouldn't be able to KO.
Be enough yet. Gets the down air punish.
I like it, and the fact that he was able to even get the up air afterwards for extra damage. Pretty solid. Nietono still keeping it going. Banana, yep, able to get a lot of breathing room after that back air.
Oh, once again, looking for that air dodge, down air read. He got the air dodge, but a little bit too early, pulling the trigger on that down air. Back air will set off stage, giving Shaky a little bit of stage control.
Yeah, I actually like the fact that Shaky didn't try to give up the opening too early. He saw that Nietono tried to go for that down air before, so mixing up the air dodge timing helps out so much. Back air?
Back air, there it is, man. You've seen that so many times, kind of narrow, falling nair to maybe up air, falling nair to back air. Shaky showing that he's not out of this just yet.
Works out very well against his opponents. Here it is, opportunity to get... Oh, that's a bad situation here, but the DI worked out really well.
Yeah, that was very smart. DIing the down tilt as far away as possible to not get followed up from a forward air.
Exactly. No early jump, no side B either. Put the banana in front of him so that he can at least have a safe area to land. Smart by Nietono.
And not much you can do. Oh, that's going to be stock, man. Oh, down tilt, back air, clean stock. Only 19% starting off this stock here.
I actually really like that confirmation that he went for, too. It threw me off. You saw the DI from Shky. So consistent with just the angles down tilt. So Nietono had to mix it up.
Oh, and 2 whiff grabs in a row. Not the biggest possible punish, but still got to be careful with those grabs, man. We see Shaky going for a lot of them. He's looking like he's about 50% on them. Oh, double nair.
Yep. That's what I was talking about.
Oh, he got it. He got exactly what he's looking for, the air dodge. Wasn't able to follow up. Oh, but will this do it? No.
Holding down. Great DI. Making sure to stay alive. Oh, bad spot for Nietono. Could have gotten caught with the banana. And now this is where things get scary.
All right, has him off stage.
Yeah, man. It's a scary situation because now the grabs get riskier the higher the percentages go.
Dude, I love how Shaky has no fear of throwing out these grabs. Even if he's whiffed a couple of them, gotten punished for a couple of them, still he knows that's one of ZS's best tools. Oh, no! All right. Yeah, that could have been a way worse punish.
Yeah. Nice down there. Wasn't really able to get a tech chase, but at least Nietono was able to get the damage. Very smart. I love that forward. Very hard for Zero Suit Samus to deal with. Has great range. Comes out relatively quick, too. Uh-oh.
And that's what he was looking for. The first time he pulled the trigger, the second time it will finally work. Shaky will take us to game number 3.
Whoa, and right now Shaky taking off the headset right now. I wonder if he's trying to communicate with his opponent or just trying to make sure. Yeah, probably. You're going to have to communicate with your opponent when it comes to Smash, right? Announcing the bans and stuff like that.
So where do you think we're going to see Nietono take us to in game number 3? I think that was that was such a great adjustment from Shaky. And again, like I said, he has really had no fear. You whiff a couple grabs and you get punished. I think a lot of players would say, well, I can't grab anymore. But, he knows ZSS, that's one of her best tools. I got to keep doing it because it's going to help me out.
Final destination.
Final destination, okay.
Take away the platforms from Zero Suit Samus. Allow you to control the ground pretty well. But let's see. I mean, we might see something else from Nietono. Maybe Shky wouldn't allow Final Destination to be a thing. Maybe Shky took it off the board.
It's going to be Lilat Cruz is the pick.
Smart. Oh, wow. Okay. The scoop. Yeah, you don't want to deal with Zero Suit Samus on a tri-platform layout. You know, Battlefield, Dreamland, that's just asking for trouble, dude.
Yeah, so I love that double back air into the banana. Just perfect placement of that banana is going to extend the combo a little bit. Look at the damage already, 66% in the first 20 seconds of this match.
Seeing the way Shky is relying on a lot of grabs. I love the way Nietono's spacing around him, giving himself free damage. Yeah,
I think Nietono has definitely realized the grabs are coming out in droves, so I gotta always be wary, always be cognizant that this grab might be coming out. Oh, and he's not gonna make it back. You know, the tilt was even in his favor there. The tilt was definitely down towards him, so you can't even say that was Lilat, man.
I wonder if he just didn't realize he didn't have a jump, or maybe he just upbeat thinking he would have reached.
It's a very scary situation. Yeah. This could possibly be, again, Shaky's last stock of the loser side. Definitely his last stock in the set.
And look at the DI right there from Nietono. No double up airs. Again, he knows. He sees it.
He smelled that grab, that spot dodge from a mile away. You got to know the grab's coming, and the tether grab coming, the spot dodge from that far away from your opponent.
And there it is again. Nietono trying to DI away. Good stuff. Not giving it up right there to Shky. Shky in a very tough spot.
Yeah, I want to say Nietono might want to wait until he lands from that boosting to get a stronger punish, but then again, he is in a full stock ahead of Shaky, so it might not even matter.
Yeah, he's actually really comfortable the way he's playing. Intercepting Shky everywhere he goes. Waiting even for that spot dodge too. Dude, he's in his head. Yeah,
this is starting to get out of his hands, man. He needs to get a KO from a boost kick. Oh, he's going to get DI out of that boost kick, and that was really Shaky's probably last hope. He needs to get something here. 119 is already past the point where the ZSS might be able to come back, but
119, man, I mean, that's where if he's able to get the KO on Nietono, that's when things actually look like it may work out for Shky. But the down tilt right there, hitting that platform, giving that back air up to Nietono so he can take that set. I guess that'll be it, man.
Yeah,
run ends here.
I was going to say, you know, if he was able to close out that stock, we've seen Nairo do it time and time again with that Rage ZSS boost kick. But at the same time, Shaky's boost kicks were just not working out in his favor. You see more often than not his boost kick either missing or his opponent DIing out of the situation. So, you know, I think he played amazing. But that first stock really, really hurt him, just not able to cover. And things were, you know, it's crazy because things were so much in his favor. The stage was tilting down towards him. He just barely was not able to make it, even with the Smash 4 Magnet hands. That's super unfortunate, man.
Honestly, the way Nietono was playing, it looked like, especially in the second game, that confidence was through the roof, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
He was able to cut off a lot of Shaky's jumps, call out a lot of attacks before they came out and hit Shky instead.
I want to say he was calling out a lot of those grabs before they came out, man. You saw him spot dodging from a mile away. No, you're in that ZSS grab range. I know you're going to do it, so here we go. I'm just going to...
Yep, he's like, you could just keep on whiffing these. Because here's the thing. Zero Suit Samus mains, a lot of them go for grabs a lot early at higher percents because they're necessarily not going to get KO'd for it anyway. Especially, what's Diddy going to do? Zero to death you right there?
Yeah, right.
Right, so yeah, so I understand, you know, as far as the risk management is concerned. But if you get a little bit too predictable and, you know, you tunnel vision with those grabs, it's going to be your downfall. So good job right there.
Yeah, that was a very fun match. Again, I think we've had some great matches here in Top 8. We have a lot more great matches coming at you guys right now. Let's take a look at the bracket one more time. Again, winners finals is going to be Abadango versus MkLeo. But we got some losers quarters down there. Choco versus Kameme and Ken versus Nietono. Looks like Choco and Kameme are stepping up the stage right now. So what do you think we're going to see? Definitely seeing a Zero Suit Samus, but what do you think we're going to see out of Kameme?
Zero Suit Samus versus... I mean, if she comes out, I wouldn't even be mad.
I wouldn't be mad either.
I wouldn't be mad.
I wouldn't be mad either.
Yeah. I think the Sheik would be amazing. But so far, I mean, I said that Kameme was going to go Sheik for the first set that we saw him here on the EVO Japan 2018 stage.
Yeah.
But this wasn't the case, so maybe he'll shock the world again here.
Maybe he's, you know, maybe renewed interest. He just wants to play Mega Man again. He's back. This is it. All Mega Man. Top 8.
And you did mention that Choco's rank again.
Number 2.
Number 2
Japan
here.
Power Rankings, yeah.
Yep, the Japan Power Rankings. Such a strong player, and this is a player who, you know, definitely busy, has a lot of work-related things on his plate, and yet, you know, he still is able to actually come out to these events and hold a number 2 spot here in Japan. What's up?
I didn't see Mega Man. I didn't see Sheik.
What did you see?
I see another character, man.
Are you thinking Cloud?
I'm thinking it might be the man with the biggest sword in the game.
Cloudy skies.
Cloudy skies, man. So
Man.
Cloud versus Zero Suit Samus. This is very interesting. Very, very interesting because it was MkLeo who opted for Marth instead of Cloud when he played against Choco. So, I mean, there's probably a reason why he went for the Marth instead of Cloud. So, it's interesting to see Kameme choose the Cloud here.
I mean, I like Cloud. I think Cloud is a pretty solid choice, right? We've
Cloud's
talked
always
about,
a solid choice, yeah.
He's definitely a top-tier character. Great character to make it difficult for Zero Suit Samus to approach safely. Up airs, spaced up airs are a really tough thing to deal with, especially at lower percents. When you get that one up air, you can chain it 3 times. And, you know, a lot of times you see these players, they'll do like the backflip with Cloud, approaching their opponent, getting that spaced hit of the up air so that they're just outside of the grab range of the opponent. But Zero Suit Samus does have range on her grab.
All right, let's see what we got in store for this game at #1, first match of losers quarterfinals. Choco.
You don't want to start off. You don't want to start off that way. You don't want to start off stage like that.
Especially not as loud, man. Yeah, that's a very bad situation. He's able to run it back, man. Only taking 11%, so things are not as bad as they started off.
Yeah, man. I would just say again, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are watching from NA, it is quite early for these players, but props to them for making it out on time.
Props to us for making it out on time. Dude, I'm tired. No, but these matches are definitely getting me hyped.
Oh, where are you going? Oh, homeboy right there. Don't you dare. Not. Oh, I like the setup right there, but didn't quite work out. Kameme putting those uppers to the sky, almost has full limit here, and that's when the game changes. Yeah,
being very, very aggressive here, really not letting ZSS get anything started. Has a very slight life lead. Ooh, I love that short hop dare and the no recovery.
Holding that shield as well. Destroying the projectile. Wait.
Oh, very lucky rolling past that down smash. You know, it's that down smash has a huge hitbox too, so it's very easy to get caught as you're rolling by.
Yeah, that's actually really fortunate right there for Kameme, whose shield is getting quite low. And, dude, relentless nair pressure right here. Cutting off Kameme as he's trying to cut back on stage.
They're going to up B right past the edge, land on stage, and not get punished. Oh, my gosh, down air on stage again will go unpunished.
Yo. Choco has some setups.
No.
Choco has some setups.
You know what killed him? Maybe really try to get aggressive with that back air. He thought he had an opening, but just barely missed. And unfortunately, having to mistime his up B, getting paralyzed, and then spiked by Choco. So the onus is on Kameme here to find a way to close out the stock without taking too much more damage. 89 is actually not too bad for ZSS, especially when Cloud has no limit.
Absolutely, but here it is. Choco, rather. It's ridiculous. No KO.
Nairo?
This is Choco. Remember in 3DS, who was the household Zero Suit Samus name?
Well, Kameme doesn't remember as he sends Choco flying to that blast zone. 78% to start this stock D1.
Yeah, that boy calligraphy. Nice.
Spending way too much time with Coney. Choco will close out that game at #1 with a clean back air. Yeah, definitely in Choco's favor that match, especially after that first stock. Really seemed like Kameme was having a hard time finding that KO. Eventually was able to get it, but it was too little too late. Choco cleans up that last stock and takes game at #1. And
I don't think we're going to see a switch up right there. Yeah, Kameme actually sticking with the Cloud. Again, this is the lower bracket. Choco sent to lose his bracket from by MkLeo, which was actually a ridiculously fast match, especially knowing how great Choco is as a player. But here it is. Choco right now trying to fight his way back out of the lower bracket, but first he has to make sure to get the second game here on Kameme, who opting not for Mega Man, but again Cloud here in the second game. How do you feel about this Cloud pick, these?
Yeah, well, I want to say that characters like ZSS, characters like Shky are probably part of the reason why we don't see the Mega Man as much as we used to.
Yeah.
So I do like this. He obviously has a reason why he's playing the Cloud. And Cloud is, of all the characters you can counter pick with, Cloud is a great choice. So
even after the first game.
The first game wasn't too bad for him. I think Choco definitely took the lead there after the first stock. Yeah. So as long as he keep it tight and not get hit by too many overextending off stage has really got him loss of his first stock. So as long as he doesn't put himself in that situation again, I think he can do better in this game #2.
I feel that. All right, well, trade situation right there with the dash attack. It's good. Patience not challenging. Choco, whenever he's facing, knowing that that jab is one frame, but there it is, the cross slash, getting that KO.
Delicious.
You have to be careful short hopping around Cloud when he has that limit.
17% coming out from that cross slash, so it's looking like a much better game here for Kameme. Definitely feeling the Cloud a little bit better after the first game. Has no limit off stage go, using his jump very early, but that forward tilt going to send him back towards the stage. Very, very lucky.
And that delay on the recovery, but wait, Choco always on point with that, man.
Shades of game number 1D1 in that exact same situation how he lost his first stock.
Getting hit on that platform right there gave free up air damage, and the uppers just keep on coming. I like that, going very high and fading back. And yet, here come the cross slashes again, giving a lot of great damage to Kameme. Poor Kameme on Choco Rap.
Has a very, pretty sizable life lead here, but Choco's going to run up and grab him, man.
You don't want to get grabbed on this stage, dude. Not here.
Yeah, a lot of things that Cloud players do after charging, the first thing they'll do after their opponent runs towards them is to shield. And Choco probably realizing, saying, I'm going to get a free grab here as you shield.
That's it. Okay, could have been a nair, but that reversed it off the neutral air actually.
Oh, no. Oh, I was scared. I was scared, dude.
Oh, don't worry. Zero Samus.
Yeah, I don't know, man. ZS on the Lilat. Didn't work out for Shaky.
That was unfortunate. Okay, crossing up with the neutral air right there, but Kameme with the solid defense. Shield getting small, which is why we saw the roll.
The jab to check the shield and shield instantly because he knew that out of shield nair was coming out. 111% on ZSS.
Yo! Almost a spike. Did not get it, though.
Very scary situation because he has that trigger and you know he's going to pull it soon as he finds that opening. Oh, and he finds it across the stage. Will do it. Kameme will take game number 2. No Mega Man necessary.
Yes, there we go into game 3 situation, man. I have to say, looking at that game, it really looked like Choco, even though he was losing in terms of percentages, I still felt like Choco was going to be able to take it out. Like, you saw that nair right there. That nair could actually look like it was going to be actually able to work out, but possibly might have shortened it, or maybe the DI actually helped him out, but it just fell short.
Yeah, ZS is definitely one of those in that group of characters where you don't have the life lead, but honestly, I could still win this game, man. It doesn't even matter. I'm just waiting for that one mistake you make. Choco, unfortunately, did not find that game number 2. We're going to see a game number 3 here back to Smashville.
All right, here we go. So no Town and City. And now we have an aggressive Choco coming through. He was looking for a double jump there, which is why we saw that fair. I have to be careful again. Like I said before, man, it's so hard dealing with those uppers from Cloud. You can't be predictable with your aerial approach.
I love that. He was on the platform, and he realized, wow, I'm in a scary situation here. ZS just shielded one of my attacks. I do not want to get back thrown off this platform with no limit.
Yup. Oh, that was so smart,
Out for blood, man.
Yup. Dude, I'm really impressed with how Choco was playing right now. He's showing no fear. Not changing up his play style in the least, even if he might be on the verge of getting knocked out here. That's how Zero Samus's play, man.
Great raw neutral air. Gonna land tech on that platform, stay a little longer. 91% on Choco. And pulls the trigger, does not get the opening he was looking for. Dash attack will secure stage control for him, though.
Basically telling Choco that he can't space with Zaire freely. Kameme will dash underneath and get that dash attack punish. No grabs. He's going to wait for the Kameme to pull the trigger first.
Lots of patience come out from both these players, realizing we're no limit. 114% could be dangerous for either player.
Pulling back, trying to hold down the ground, but then it's the back air.
Not enough.
Flip jump, keeping him alive.
Dash attack. It's once again not enough, but Choco got to be getting a little scared here now. 2 situations where he could have easily lost his stock. Going to make it back to stage with that flip jump. Again, going to dance around Kameme's body, trying to get as much damage.
Oh, yeah. He had to air dodge that one.
That was scary, dude. That was the man with nothing. Oh, no, not like that.
Cloud still fully capable of bringing it back. I mean, his opponent right now with 140%. Can't get the KO off of this throw. Up throw at higher percents can work out. There's the up tilt, and
yes, does it. Nice.
Boom. Such great base knockback right there for Cloud, I'm going to tell you.
Going to get his limited charge to 70. Oh, no. Doesn't get the flip jump spike, though. And the up B will check Choco on stage. Whew, gets his limit, so he's going to be able to survive a situation like that now.
Chilling. Just waiting for that opportunity. He understands that this is do or die mode right here. Trying to follow that landing. Okay, good DI and landing right there by Choco. Doesn't want to get caught by a tech chase situation.
Yeah, Choco doing such a great job of staying in a relatively aggressive defensive while he has limit. But as soon as that limit is gone, you see him go hyper-aggressive mode, trying to get Cloud off stage and trying to end that stock as soon as possible, no matter what percent.
Good air dodge, managing to get him that back air. And he's trying to get that tech chase. That nair, he needed it. Wasn't able to chain that into a flip kick.
All right, once again, we're entering that scary situation where ZSS is at that percent where, you know, honestly, it's just on Kameme to find that opening. You know, he's always looking for it. One mistake from Choco will be the end of his stock.
Oh, that attack right there by Choco was such a good bait. But
oh my goodness gracious, D1, the up smash.
What a punish right there, and Kameme moves on.
Knowing exactly the timing, he had enough time to punish with an up smash. Very scary though. You know, it's always scary to try to punish with one of the cloud smash attacks. They're not very fast. And, you know, God forbid you're missing by a few frames, you're gonna get punished out of your mind for a forward smash or an up smash whiff. But he knew, he felt very confident, and that confidence paid off as he takes game number 3 and eliminates Choco from this bracket. Both our ZSS players are gone, D1.
What a battle, man. What a battle.
That was nuts.
Looking at Choco, definitely was expecting him to get further on in the bracket. Looking at, you know, the fact that he's, like you said, number 2 in the world, number 2 in Japan.
In Japan, yeah.
Correct. And yet, you know, Kameme right there, showing that he is a character, a jack of many trades right there.
Many trades, yeah. That was great play from Kameme. You know, I really thought after that first game, it was relatively close, but I'm like, it seems like Choco has kind of like Kameme's number, even though they've been relatively close. It was a relatively close match, but Kameme was able to run it back after a very close game number 3 and take the set with Cloud, showing I got it with Mega Man, I got it with Cloud. Next we'll see a Shky. Who knows, man?
Honestly, going Cloud was a good choice because at least he won't have as much of a tough time getting KOs with that particular character, right? Cloud has so many great KO tools, whereas if he were to go Shky, he'd probably have to dig a little deeper, right?
Yeah, work a little bit harder, but I'm 100% sure. I think at this point, he probably knows the characters he needs to counterpick against, to counterpick for Cloud, for ZSS. I'm sure he has characters that he wants to go Shky against, and, you know, Shky as, you know, against. So he definitely knows what he's doing, man.
Very, very amazing player. And now, of course, we're going to be getting into Ken versus Nietono next. How do you feel about this losers quarters match, DC?
Ken versus Nietono, I think it's going to come down to which character we end up seeing Nietono play, either Shky or the Diddy Kong. Of course, Ken going to be going that Sonic. Ken, #1 player in Japan, sent to losers. This is going to be very scary for Nietono because I'm 100% sure Ken, of course, making a lot of appearances in the U.S., has a ton of experience with both the characters Nietono can play. You know, he's played the Zeros, he's played the Nairos, he has the experience. So,
very, very strong player, of course. Very experienced player at that. He's well seasoned in the art of Smash 4, been around for a while. Nietono, of course, having like 3 strong characters under his belt. I've seen his Fox, I've seen his Diddy, I've seen his Shky as well. Probably has other characters that we probably might.
That we don't even know about, you know?
Right? It's that good.
Oh, doing his stretches too, man. He's getting really ready for this match.
It's early, man. let me tell you right now, guys. 9:24 a.m. actually, JST. Yeah, these guys are bright and early. Yesterday, when I was riding the JR line, one of the trains to get to the Ikebukuro venue, I saw all these young school kids, dude. Like, it was like earlier, was it 7 a.m.? Somewhere around 7 a.m. I was like, wow, man. Then again, that's what the time that kids go to school in the US too, right?
Yeah. That's when they go to school, dude. So, man, I know it's been a while for us, but they still go to school in the morning. Turns out.
It's been a while. How old are we?
Dude, I don't even know anymore. All right. Game, losers quarter, second match of losers quarters. It looks like Nietono going to be going with that Shky. Should be very interesting. I think Shky may fall prey to the same problem that I kind of say the Bayonetta does, where if Sonic gets that lead, even though Shky is a much faster character, still going to have a hard time landing that accurate KO attack on Sonic when necessary. You know, Shky, a lot of people like to say she really has a problem getting those KOs at high percents. Now imagine a high percent character that you can't even catch.
Yeah.
What are you going to do, man?
Well, I think what I would do is I would meditate first before going into my match.
And that's exactly what he's doing, man. I respect it.
Yo, my man is serious.
Yeah, this is it, man. This is losers quarter, so losing here means you're eliminated from the bracket. Nietono's had a great run so far, so obviously he knows he's playing against the best player in Japan, does not want to get eliminated here.
Here it is. Ken, of course, like we said, #1 in Japan. Very scary Sonic main. pick for many to actually get into the grand finals for this tournament. You know, as far as winning the tournament, it's another story. You know, it's any man's game here.
Absolutely, man. There's a lot of killers still left in the bracket. Let's see what happens. First match on Town and City. Losers quarter, second match. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Going with the Shky now. Nietono, I love the spacing that we see from him immediately with that backer just dropping off of that platform, showing that he wants to intercept Sonic at all costs. He doesn't want to get too committal right here. Respects Ken a bunch, you know. He doesn't want to be errant in any way. Yo,
oh,
but
no.
he should come back.
Oh, wow. That very scary. After he hit the top of the, the bottom of the stage, I'm like, I don't know, even Shky, I don't know if she can come back from here, but
it's just always scary, you know. The moment that his head bumped on the bottom of the stage, I bet he probably panicked for a little second, but collected himself and realized, all right, I could come back.
Yeah,
I have great recovery.
Very few characters want to touch the bottom of the stage and you know, come back. 86% though on Nietono already. Ken doing a great job staying aggressive and keeping Nietono off stage.
That's my ear. Saying too much right now. All right, so here it is. Not going to get grabbed, of course. Ooh, down air working out really well. You know, a lot of times I notice players go for that sometimes. Sometimes it hurts.
Yeah, man. ZSS players and Shky players. Just throw it out sometimes. And a back throw. Will it be enough?
Nope.
No, not quite. Even on Town City, where the horizontal blast zones are the closest to the edges of the stages.
And I like that grenade cancel with the edge by Nietono, showing that he definitely has some tricks up his sleeve.
But 126, man, all Ken needs here is to find an opening. Nietono still has a mountain to climb to get Sonic to that percent where he can start looking for KOs. And if he loses this rage, it's going to be even harder coming into the next stock.
Yep, normal get up on stage right there, coupled with those jabs, worked out so well for him. Here it is. Again, repping the forward attack like we said before, but that back throw giving him the opportunity, and there it is.
All right, so only 77. Ken is going to run circles around him. Probably going to see a lot of spin dashes coming out. We'll just run up, grab though. He knows even if I miss here, she really can't do much to me with no rage.
Immediate confirmation off of that forward tilt, and here it is. Just chilling. Okay, no neutral air actually opening up for him right there. I thought he was going to be able to clip him a little bit to get that opportunity to follow up.
Yeah. Oh, wow, just missing all three of his jab attempts. I think the third one, the second hit of jab, probably hit that. Like, once again, Shky just narrowly avoiding that jab.
Yeah, man, but it's definitely tough right now. Nietono struggling to KO his opponent. Scary situation with that trade. No cross-up back air setup, he says. Not going to work out. No air dodges either.
Yeah, Sonic's just going to jump out of that situation. Bouncing fish, though, not going to be enough, but in a scary situation, able to make it back, thread the needle right in between Shky and the stage.
Honestly, really impressed with what Nietono is doing here. Trying to see if he can just thread that needle, showing that there are more than one way, many ways to get KOs.
Oh, yeah, the up smash. Oh, wow.
Still
living. That's crazy, man. The up smash is very, very fast, very powerful.
Oh, but that immediate trump to backer, of course, going to give him that first stock. Let me tell you, man, Ken is difficult to play against.
Did you see Ken, though, waiting for that trump? You saw him, his back facing the stage. He's like, Shky, if you land in front of me, you're going to get back thrown. If you grab the edge, you're going to get trumped and back aired. And that's exactly what he did, taking game number one. Very, very clean game number one.
Worked out super well for him right there. And here it is. I have to say, Nietono, he didn't play too bad. He showed that when he threw Ken in the air, he tried to see if he can read at least an air dodge. Air dodge didn't happen, so he immediately tried to see if he can at least follow the drift with that bouncing fish. We saw a lot of great attempts by him to KO Ken, but it was just so hard to KO him.
Let's see if he can find a KO here, as now we're on Town, or I'm sorry, now on Smashville.
Okay, fading back again, getting those needle charges, trying to bait Ken to approach a little bit, which Ken will. Racing to see if he can rack up more damage than his opponent. So far, doing a really good job of it. Not dropping any stocks in the first game, going into the second game, trying to see if he can work on a double two stock. We'll see what happens here. Nietono can thwart that attempt.
Yeah, this is already looking like a better match for Nietono. Has a little bit more control to start off this match. Hopefully does not fall out of his hands. Look how much damage coming out of that spin dash, man. It's Sonic just racks up damage so quickly.
So fast, man.
Quite literal a snowball, man.
And you always have to be wary of where Ken is just placing a lot of his attacks, too. Okay, there it is, though. Nietono, again, finding an opportunity. Clipping every time he gets an opportunity right here. The DI out by Ken, though. He doesn't want to get caught by that F-tilt extension. Chilling. Needles? Whoa, that was actually a mistake right there by Nietono. Expected the back air. It looked like he was probably trying to wait it out so that he can punish with his own.
Yeah,
but a trade happened.
So this is looking like a little bit more patient match for both players. I think Nietono definitely does not want Sonic to run away with this like he did the first game, so you see him being a little bit more defensive, picking and choosing his openings a little bit better here.
Wow.
Oh, I thought the down air was coming out for
Same.
sure. I've been watching a lot of Supergirl kills, man.
Yeah, definitely waited for that one too. I held my breath. I was like, is it going to happen right now? But
oh my god, that was the manliest thing. He just stood there, waited for Sonic to run up to him. He didn't even move, dude. Straight grab.
I love it. And one of the reasons why he's probably doing that too is that he'll have access to jab to intercept Sonic as he's spinning towards him.
Little micro space coming out of that, crouch, that up smash. Unfortunately, not the tipper he was looking for, but still some good damage. Has Sonic off stage, and the air dodge read the bouncing fish. Nietono will finally take his first stock here in this set against Ken.
Overall, really, really impressive what Nietono did there. You know, when he did that up smash too, it thwarted any cross-up attempts. But here it is, Ken right now trying to come back on stage. Oh, whoa. Needles. Such a good way to rack up percentages from afar. Uh-oh, don't want to be here versus
he was all hit. That was it. That was the moment the Sheik's dream of, man, right on the platform as it's moving towards the end of the stage. Doesn't quite get what he was looking for, but still in a good position here. As Sonic at 29%, 117. As long as he plays this safe, he will not lose his stock for a little bit.
Right now, Nietono rolling back, sitting on the lead, trying to see if he can toss more needles. But as this happens, Ken coming through with that fourth throw, but won't give up the KO yet.
I love that bouncing fish past him, but then floats like behind where he actually started. Very hard for Ken to follow. He's looking for that pivot grab. You know he wants that back throw. It's the blast zone, man.
And here we go again. The patient plays, not trying to give any opportunities for more percentages right here. We have the platform coming through at play. Ken, okay, nice. Not falling for no cross-up back air F-tilt setups here. Okay, Nietono on the other hand, still with 135%. 2 stocks as well. Now falling for the Ken setup where he goes above the edge with the back air.
And look at Nietono, man. 135. He knows he's going to stay center stage because Sonic is probably waiting for him to get near the edge, get that clean back throw. It's going to be a little bit hard for Sonic. Oh my goodness gracious. Nietono answers back with a 2 stock of his own.
This is a big deal, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ken we are speaking of. Ken, #1 here in Japan, yet Nietono said, oh, you're going to 2-stock me game 1? Let me retort with the same thing in game 2. Now,
what an answer, man.
Yeah.
What an answer. That's really what you need to get the momentum back in your favor. You know, it's very rough. A lot of players have a hard time after losing a game #1 like that to bring it back and keep, keep the mental stability. But Nietono has been playing this game, playing older games for a very long time. D1, I'm sure you know.
Oh yeah, Nietono has definitely been in the game for quite some time. We know him since Brawl, and right now, showing Ken that he's basically like an ancient scribe. You know, he's been here for a while, still fighting with the best of them.
That is very accurate.
It's true.
Right, so game #3, where do you think we're going to see a Ken counterpick?
Ken's counterpick.
I think it was Lilac Cruise the last time we saw, but it looks like it's going to be Battlefield this time.
Battlefield, I have no qualms with this stage actually. Doesn't have to deal with the needles as much. Has many different ways to recover on stage as well. He could not only can he just spring towards the edge, he can also go towards these platforms here.
Yep.
So let's see what he does.
He's gonna have a couple different approach options.
Oh yeah. And it allows him to stay alive a bit longer. You know, oh wait, you know what's scary? Top platform versus Ken.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you don't want to be caught up there.
I think what you mentioned though, surviving a little bit longer, Shky already having a hard time finding his KOs in certain situations, so Battlefield is going to make that even worse for her, but that's not really what happened with Nietono last game.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some really sick Sonic players hang out on the top platform if they have rage and they're behind. And then if the opponent decides to approach them, oh man, you get caught. You could get KO'd early.
Starting off very even so far. It's really, again, the pace of this match is going to be set by who can take the initial life lead, initial stock. If Sonic gets it, it's going to be very hard for Shky to run it back. If Shky gets it, you know Nietono just from last game is going to play very safe, very defensive, and very patient, and not let Ken find that opening.
Nice by Ken right there, making sure to not get caught by any jabs, which is why you saw that run of spot dodge right there. Okay, that's punishable for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if you know, it's just from last game and this game as well. It seemed like Nietono getting hit with a lot less of these spin dashes being more cognizant of Ken moving around the stage at that speed.
Yep, using the needles from a distance whenever he sees the side B, and he could go for jabs up close.
Yeah, doing a great job keeping a distance from Sonic. Always has those needles, but when he's up close, getting very aggressive. That up air not going to do it.
Yeah, he's actually playing really good here in this matchup, forcing Ken to go in the air to avoid his anti-spin dash setup. So there's another up smash.
Yeah,
no
missing
KO yet.
The tipper that, again, he was looking for, but in a good position. Wow, you see him going super deep for that Sonic KO, man.
He wants this KO so bad.
Oh,
and oh my gosh. Thought we were going to see a shield drop possibly, but didn't quite work out.
Dude, these spin dashes are just not hitting their mark, man. Nietono doing such a great job of avoiding them in this match. Needles again. Sonic 147. All he needs is to find that opening. Needs to be careful near the edge, though, because you know Sonic always looking for that throw.
And right there, Ken looking for KO opportunities, trying to see if he could possibly get that forward smash. Not working out for him, though. Hanging on this platform. Got to watch out. Wait, who are they?
I don't even know what the chants are so weird in this game, dude.
Go Sonic. Go Sonic.
Ah, okay.
Sorry, man. My ears are good.
150 now for Ken. This is so crazy, Nietono. Oh! You know, even though he can't find this KO, he's doing a great job of holding on to stage control.
Okay, there it is, fading right through the stage. At first, I thought he possibly grabbed it, but that's the upper that he needed.
Clean up air. This is game number 3. Ken 1 stock away from getting eliminated from this tournament by Nietono, but Ken is not out of this just yet. You see him getting very aggressive with that down smash as soon as he came back from the Angel platform.
Again, just like we said before, right, Ken? Big deal here in the Japanese scene. Not saying that Nietono isn't, but definitely a solid pick. But here it is, Ken striking back with the forward smash.
Dude, that was gutsy forward smash, because honestly, Nietono had not even hit the ground yet.
And I have to say, right there, smart setup by Ken. He put the spring right underneath the Angel platform to make sure that Nietono would have to avoid it so the invincibility would run out.
Yep.
Great setup right there.
Classic Sonic setup.
So much damage in a short amount of time. There it is, putting the needles out. Probably baiting out a jump. Nietono, though, still on the chase.
Yeah, crazy. I don't want to see Nietono get too aggressive because he's been doing a really good job in these last 2 matches, creating space between himself and Sonic and using those needles to force Sonic to, have some weird approaches. Once again, though, still avoiding this match. Look at it, creating space, like I said, man.
He literally was just trying to create space, but put himself in a weird spot.
Oh, the rolls are coming out, man. Yo, are we back to brawl, dude?
Right, literally rolling in front of Ken. Why is he doing this? Giving him possibly a free opportunity? Baits? We have to see.
Yeah, it's a scramble, man. Sometimes when you want to create some space, you start rolling, you realize you rolled the wrong way, you want to roll the opposite direction. Just the rolls keep coming out, man.
Hanging out again, probably trying to get more charges. Here it is, Ken. Oh, tough spot. Percents are getting very close here. Dash attack. Solid choice.
And has Ken off stage exactly where he wants him. He's going to get a little extra damage, but...
That's very scary stuff right here. That neutral air does a really good job of flipping. No down tilts right there into any up smash. That's a really tough thing to deal with at the edge. Needles, good damage, 94.
Seeing a little bit more aggressiveness coming out from Nietono. I really hope that doesn't come back to bite him, but...
Oh, I thought we were going to see a trade situation instead of bouncing fish.
Showed how Nair going to cover that get-up option. Once again, we have Sonic on the edge. Ken going to get that grab, a B.
Yep, great jump out of that situation, resetting it, and now Nietono has to get on the ground. Try to get a little bit more needles to help him out in this matchup again. Setting up, putting his opponent on stage, bouncing fish. All right.
Roll past the forward smash.
Can we talk about the time, though? Less than a minute on the clock. Nietono has to maintain this lead.
The jabs are coming out, missing both times, missing their mark. Once again, Nietono again trying to create some space, always having that mid-stage, because you know Sonic always looking for that back throw near the edge of the stage.
Do you see how he's trying to milk the clock with those pummels? Just waiting, taking his time?
Yep, 33 seconds remaining. Nietono with a huge life lead here. Ken is either going to have to find the KO.
And right there, actually showing his hand a little too early. You know, he could still bring it back.
Oh, he can still bring it back.
He's jumping out of that situation.
Yeah, jumping out of that situation. Scary situation, though, on a platform above Sonic. Not where you want to be. Oh, second hit of forward smash. Not going to do, but it's going to waste some time on the clock. 10 seconds remaining. D1, what is Ken's answer here?
I think Nietono might have to run away very soon. There's the chase. 4. Here's the chase again. Nietono is trying to get out of there.
Smash. No, it's not going to hit his mark. Nietono will eliminate Ken. It was a timeout, eliminating Sonic with a timeout.
Amazing play. Amazing play right there by Nietono. So solid the entire time. Just like DC said before, you saw the fact that he created a lot of space, baited Ken. He wanted Ken to keep coming to him. He understands that Ken has such great defense. If he forces Ken to have to make the first play, he could just keep countering him. He has the jabs. He had the dash attacks to counter any bad side Bs. And also, we saw the needles from afar telling Ken, hey, Ken, get in the air if you don't want to deal with this. And then that's when we saw the up smashes come out. That's when we saw the uppers come out.
Absolutely, man. We saw Ken starting to get desperate in that last 30 seconds. The up smashes. He says, you know what? Oh, God, I need to get this KO here. No more dealing. I can't be running after you. Can't be doing spin dashes. I need to do my strongest attacks here to either close out this match or put you in a terrible, terrible situation. Was not able to hit his mark. Nietono doing a great job creating space, but still, you know, he wasn't just running away. He was milking that clock, like you said. The grab, the pummels were coming out. Every second counts here. In that last 5 seconds, you saw him floating across in that buffalo, man. You know, he was gone, dude. He's like, I'm not touching the stage for the next 5 seconds. You know, as Shky, I can do that. It's a great, great play. Ken will be eliminated from this tournament at 5th place.
So nimble, so quick, man. Look at that.
That was an amazing set, man.
You could not catch him.
That was Sonic not being able to catch him, man. Yeah, it's very, very usual. We see Sonic actually getting those timeouts on other players, but now Ken getting timed out by a Shky. Nietono. You know he's got that from the Brawl days.
Wow, wow. Ken out of the tournament again. So I guess we're going to have to check out the bracket, man. Look at that. Like, Ken actually out, which means that we're going to have Nietono versus Kameme.
Losers semifinals.
Woo. Top 4 here at EVO Japan 2018. Again, this is the first one, the inception of EVO Japan here in the great land of Nihon.
Yeah, I think this is a great showing for the first EVO Japan. I couldn't have asked for better matches here in this top 8. I think they're only going to get better.
Of course.
Like you said, Kameme versus Nietono in loser semis. But then, of course, we got Abadango and MkLeo sitting pretty in that winners finals. You know, damn well everybody wants to see that one.
Yeah, I'm excited, dude.
I'm very,
Abadango,
very excited, yeah.
Very, very talented player. He studies a lot, man. I remember when I saw him at the Little Big House, which was the event that's usually on the Thursday before the main Big House event. I believe it was about a year or two ago, 2 years ago. Yeah. And he had a notebook which actually had like exact percentages with Meta Knight showing exactly how to combo each character. It was insane, right?
Wow, yeah, he works very, very hard, and he's been doing it for a long time. You know, somebody who travels to America that much is definitely somebody who really, really loves, has a lot of passion for the game. So I think MkLeo is going to have his work cut out for him there in winners finals. No matter what happens, we're going to have a great rest of the tournament, man, because, you know, the loser of that match, of course, going to go into losers finals, and then we're going to have some crazy matches after that. Dude, I'm so excited.
I mean, I don't think they want to deal with Kameme or Nietono, especially Nietono, that play that we saw from him versus
Ken, yeah.
Ken. Wow.
You know, I won't even lie to you, D1. Like, just looking at that matchup from the beginning, I'm like, all right, you know, I think Nietono is an amazing player, but Ken has been doing this for so long. Ken has such a great grasp on Sonic play, on Smash 4 play, but Nietono really showing his experience there, says, you know what, I'm going to do what I need to do to win, and turns out all the time out. So, jeez, that was nuts, dude. That was actually one of the most hyped timeouts I've ever seen.
Yeah, the moment you were talking about how he was just like trying to create space for himself, I was like, man,
you noticed, right?
You are so right. Like, homeboy was literally that's why he was rolling a lot. Like,
absolutely,
he just kept trying to find free space to just get those charges on his needles and also help shave off more time on the clock. And because of that, we actually saw it just turn into a situation where Ken was just on the chase, and like we said before, Sonic having a tough time chasing down an opponent.
Yeah, who would have thought? Who would have guessed, man? Yeah. In any case, it looks like Kameme and Nietono will be stepping up to the plate to do their losers semi-finals match, D1.
Wow.
So this is going to be the last match of 2 out of 3. Winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals will, of course, be 3 out of 5 matches for you guys.
Okay.
Very, very excited here. I think this is going to be a very hyped set. I want to say, I hope Nietono, I want to see that meditation coming out from him again, because that was a very, very tense set he just had, and he has no break in between now, you know. So this should be it's gonna be a test of mental stability. But of course, he was a Brawl player, a very old school Smash head. So I think if anybody can do it, it could be him.
Yes, both of these guys repping the same team, DNG, right now. So of course, you know, the people who basically sponsor these guys are very, very happy, right?
Absolutely.
To see how far the DNG guys have gotten here.
No matter who wins, man, DNG wins.
Yep. I mean, they made it to the top 4 here at EVO Japan 2018. A lot of great publicity for them. And, of course, this means more opportunities in the future. So here it is, Nietono and Kameme. So Kameme, we've seen the Mega Man, we've seen the Cloud, but I wonder if we might just see him opt for the same character that he is well known for, which is the Mega Man.
Yeah, I think that's going to happen, man. I think he's trying to call back to the old, 2016 EVO Kameme. He said, I need to channel that inner Kameme and bring this one back. And yeah, indeed, looks like we're going to see some Mega Man versus Shky, which is very interesting because I thought Shky was one of the characters he really had more additional characters for. I think that's one of the reasons why he maybe picked up the Cloud, maybe picked up the Shky. But I don't think he wants to do Shky mirrors, Shky dittos with Nietono. And Cloud can be a risky pick. But who knows? Who knows what's going to happen after game number 1?
It's all about what happens in game 1, basically. That usually allows you to download some information, right, after playing your opponent, and you understand basically what will work out. Of course, counter picks also will come into play, and you could maybe even force a character lock situation, too, based on your counter picks.
Yeah.
Especially if you're facing off against someone who plays multiple characters. So we'll see what happens here with Kameme sticking to the Mega Man for game 1 against Nietono.
Game 1, losers semifinals. We're starting on Town and City, Kameme versus Nietono.
And again, you see right here, Kameme. Actually, Kameme has a different style that we have here in comparison to what we've seen in the first time he was up on stage. Less aggressive, staying back a bit more. Not trying to rush in Nietono's face.
Yeah, a little momentum shift, not as fast-paced as that Sonic match. Spin dash is not going to be coming at you every 3 seconds, so that's always good.
I have to say that single hit back here just to get the regrab was kind of nice. Very cute stuff right there on the stage.
So let's see if Nietono can figure out a way to get past these pellets. Already finds himself in and has Kameme off stage using that short hop retreating there. Well, one of Mr. R's favorite ledge get up coverage options. Covers so many options, man.
Yeah, that neutral layer is so good, dude. And if you pull it back, you could even set up to even catch like rolls too.
Oh yeah. Leaf shield. He's gonna hold on to shield. I love that. Oh,
he's trying to set up for a shield break. All right.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. And Nietono. I'm sure he watched Nietono's last match. Knows that he has a lot of patience and will hold on to a shield a little bit longer. And I think a lot of Smash 4 players might actually. Oh, the dash grab will go punish. That is the best possible punish you can get, man.
Yo, I love whenever I see this guy get the Shoryuken right there with Mega Man. If only Mega Man screamed after getting it, That'd be cool if he screamed Shoryuken, don't you think?
He's quiet. He doesn't want to talk.
It's true, man. It's cool, Mega Man.
Just does his business.
We love you just the way you are.
Kameme up an entire stock here. Looking for another up tilt. That's the third up tilt we've seen from him, man.
Probably an up air right there as his opponent was airborne. Unless he actually was trying to get it. But there it is. Nietono repositioning himself. Doesn't want to get caught by another up air. Them up airs are really scary to deal with.
Yeah, very scary. Not often you see a KO from them, but always puts your opponent in a pretty bad situation and does some pretty good damage as well. So
cross-up situations right here has the Leaf Blade out. Okay, nice. Had to double jump to get out there, but kind of put himself in a bad spot to deal with the F tilt.
I love that. Catching that Metal Blade with the forward air. Oh, but that quick back air will close out game number 1 for Kameme. That was a clean 2-stock, D1. But hey, D1, let's be real. We've seen this before. Ken cleaned up Nietono the same way in game number 1. And then the download began.
Yep. We saw 2-stock happen, and everyone was like, man, are we... Well, I was asking the question, if we're going to see a double 2-stock situation, and Nietono basically replied back and was like, nah. So this might happen again. We might have Nietono saying nah to the people yet again with his own 2-stock. That would be dope. Yeah,
that would be very dope. But it's going to be it's going to be an uphill battle because Mega Man is a very heavy character, and you can tell just from the last set and the first match of this set, Nietono sometimes struggling to find that KO. I think he's been doing a great job of either coercing his opponents to get hit by these up airs. A lot of his up smashes haven't really been working out for him. He has a timing right, but maybe not the I guess the placement of his up smash. But I don't know, how does Shky kill Mega Man? Such a heavy character.
I mean, one of the things that Shky has is like the tilts to the up air. It's just he's gonna have to rack up some more damage, right? Couple more needles. Forward smash is still a KO tool. Nair to bouncing fish. Maybe we'll. I wonder if he's gonna try to see if he can set up for some horizontal KOs. We'll see. You know,
so Smashville, aka Chykville, we've seen Nietono counterpick here before, and he won on that on his counterpick. So let's see if he can do it again.
one thing I have yet to see from Nietono actually, DC, is the aerial needles to bouncing fish KO. Confirmed.
Yeah, we don't see that a lot coming out from him. He seems like he likes grounded needles a lot more, just to create some space and pressure his opponent as they're landing. So,
and it's, you know, it's not a bad way to rack up damage, but as far as like the grounded needles are concerned, but I would love to see him at least have some needles charged so he can catch Kameme on the recovery.
So once again, starting off very similar to the last match, very close to begin with. Let's see if Nietono can actually end up getting the first stock here.
Oh, Nietono, that up air definitely could have been punishable, but Kameme wasn't able to get it in time. Hanging back over here. Ooh.
Well, that perfect landing with that bouncing fish on the platform. It's very hard to do on a moving platform like that, man.
But right there, you know, Nietono, very experienced, able to get that fair to bouncing fish right there. And finally, enough time to get the needles. Saving them right now would help him if he could at least get some more percentages, but I think we still might see the grounded toss, unless he hurt us.
Yeah, the grounded needles, man, free damage or free shield pressure. You know, your opponent usually has a hard time getting away from that, especially Mega Man.
That air dodge right there.
Right outside the range of that back air. That's perfect spacing.
6 setup, but heavy boys right here, making it difficult to get this KO. No roll towards the edge, and that, oh man, that extra percentage just decreasing that knockback.
Oh, and another back air. We'll close out that stock.
Yep,
Three stocks in a row for Kameme. Hopefully Nietono can figure something out here. No rage now against Mega Man at 146.
No boost on that knockback. It makes it a little tougher. You know, he had some needles too, could have set up into something real sick, but it was hard. Kameme with those back airs, dude.
Yeah, I love the short hop pellets coming out from Kameme, realizing if his opponent shields, he just jumps back and keeps himself safe.
We already saw him get a sick air dodge read with that up E, but wasn't able to net that up air right there. And look at these guys just playing catch on the left side of the stage.
All right, is this going to be regrab? Great
yeah, that was
Ooh, amazing punish from Nietono, and we'll take that stock, his first stock of the set, man.
He definitely extra mile just to get that one, to push himself a little further off stage to get that air dodge. If he didn't see it, he probably would have just attempted. So good stuff right there. Oh, no stage spike, as Kameme isn't even at higher percents to get banged into the stage to ensure a KO right there for Nietono. Yep. Right now, Kameme's just not trying to get caught by the needles. You see him, he's airborne right now, showing a lot of respect whenever Nietono does have needles charged.
Oh, that classic.
Oh, no! Oh! This is the type of stuff people say.
This is the third rep, and let's be real, D1. That was a statement if there was one.
Yeah, literally. This is the type of stuff that people go, oh, it's impractical. Never will happen in tournament. But we just saw it right there. Those footstool combos. If he was able to chain another one. Oh, man. Kameme's.
He's still looking for it, man. He's still looking for it.
He's like, it's practical. I'm going to do it in tournament again and again.
Yeah, Nietono, though, staying unfazed, though. He's only 2% behind, man, even after all of that.
Have to watch out. You can't get caught by that footstool, man. Jumping off of his head and then immediately getting that Z drop with the metal blade leads to a lot of hurt.
Get up attack will go unpunished from Kameme.
Again, he's trying to see if he can get a footstool. Oh, wow. Those multiple grab attempts could have gotten caught by a footstool right there.
And another scary situation, accidentally wall jumping off the side of the stage. Could get clipped by that back air from Mega Man, but just barely avoiding it.
There it is right now. We have Nietono going for these fairs. He has the bouncing fish. Oh,
yeah, he's looking for the double bounce. I like that.
No clip right there with the two-frame down tilt punish.
Yeah, but this is definitely looking like a way better game than game. Wow.
Yo!
Oh, no.
Do not jump into me!
The actual curse, dude. I'm so sorry, Nietono. Oh, my God. Landing on stage. Clean up tilt coming out from Kameme. And in that game, 2-0 over Nietono. Will eliminate Nietono from this tournament and secure himself a spot in top 3 losers finals.
Yeah, man. Sometimes people just forget about the invulnerable frames that Mega Man has when he opts for that up tilt, man. It is a Dragon Punch, basically. Yep. Just, if you guys are familiar with Street Fighter, you already know what we're talking about. So
I mean, Ryu's in the game. So.
Yeah. Right? Come on now.
Yeah, I would hope you're a little familiar with it. But great play coming out from Kameme. He will face the loser of Abadango versus MkLeo. Congratulations, I guess. Like that's a scary thing, man. That's not much of a prize, but you know, at the very least, I mean, the last 3 people remaining in this tournament, they're all killers. So I wouldn't want to play any of them, honestly. I wouldn't.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, a lot of times people will come up to these guys and be like, "Hey, can I get some games in?" And immediately they get washed. And, you know, we're going to have to check out the bracket right now to see which of the players are left here in the bracket. You know, like you said before, we have Abadango, we have MkLeo, and Kameme hanging out in the losers finals. So again, well, here they're placing so far. 7th place, Komorikiri and Shky. They did so well here in this tournament, but finished at 7th. And
Absolutely.
in 5th, tied are Choco and Ken. Big surprising
Yeah, that
results.
is not really what I thought I'd be saying here. Ken getting 5th place at EVO Japan. Amazing placing, though. You know, this is actually one of the I think even getting 7th place at this event, getting 9th place, getting top 16 at this event, there's so many people who fell out of the bracket outside of top 33. So, you know, placing so high in the top 8, amazing, amazing placing for all these players. Doesn't matter what happens, you know, what happens at this point. I think, obviously, we're all very excited. Everybody wants to win the tournament, but I think even getting something like 3rd place, like at EVO Japan, this is EVO Japan, the first EVO Japan, the first of many, hopefully, and I think that is an amazing thing to add to your resume as a player, you know?
Yeah, man. Again, like top 3 out of 5, like you said, right? This is it, man. These guys are battling for all the marbles. It's a lot of great players that came from around the world that we mentioned. When I took a flight here from Genesis 5 all the way to EVO Japan, there were so many smashers on the plane, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It was like 30, 40, 50, like so many coming from America just to come invade Japan, but only one North American representative remains here, and that is MkLeo, and he's going to be facing off against Abadango. And what placing did you say Abadango is again in the JPPR?
Number 3 D1, and crazy to think that number 1 and number 2 are already out of the tournament. So, you know, I'm very curious to see that next Japanese PR and see what happens to Abadango's placement, man.
Yeah, Abadango, a player who actually gets to come out to events in the States quite often. So this isn't going to be his first rodeo against a player of the likes of MkLeo.
Yeah, that is very, very important to note that the player sitting on the other side of winners finals, of course, has made many, many appearances in America. So, you know, he has the experience playing MkLeo before. I think it's going to be a very interesting match no matter what. If Abadango can do this, it's going to be very, very close. Of course, MkLeo, it's not going to be easy for him. This man has a lot of experience, a lot of character. Both these players have a lot of characters they might pull out. But we're going to see the Bayonetta versus Cloud DLC battle to start off our winners finals here at EVO Japan 2018. Let's go.
Yeah, man, I have to tell you, dude, these are the 2 most popular DLC characters in the game, and Abadango and MkLeo do such a great job using both of these characters. You know, when it comes to this matchup, what are some of the things that you feel like we're going to have to look out for?
I mean, it almost goes without saying, but of course, Cloud being off stage against Bayonetta.
Yep.
You know, obviously his recovery is probably the weak point of his character, but Bayonetta really preys on characters like that. So it's going to be even worse for Cloud in the situation. Of course, things are not free for Bayonetta on the other side. Bayonetta loves being in the air, and let's be real, Cloud loves when people are right above his head because that up air is going to be coming out, and not many things that even Bayonetta can do to beat that up air from the top.
Right now we have MkLeo who, oh man, dude, he's so accurate. Any other player probably would have not capitalized on that situation, but MkLeo is so fast. He gets a knockdown and he's on top of it.
And D1, it's so good to be able to close out the first stock without using your limit because MkLeo in such a great position here, almost lapping Abadango in stock percentage already. Abadango slowly going to run this one back. You know, this is Bayonetta, so never, ever count her out.
This kid is just
off stage. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, right there. A little tough, right? But, MkLeo trying to see. Dude,
trying to end the game.
I wonder if it's because of the fact that the rage was there that it didn't work out for him. Increased knockback, you know, on the up air, so.
You're somehow going to avoid getting KO'd from that up air. It's a very scary situation to be up there against Bayonetta.
Okay, pulling back, not trying to get too aggressive, but he's got to protect from the edge. Nice delays on those jabs right there. It looked like Abadango probably might have been able to grab, but MkLeo caught him off guard.
Yeah, and the really unfortunate thing is I don't think Bayonetta is going to be able to end this stock before Cloud gets another limit. So very scary situation for her to be in because she's going to have to avoid MkLeo pulling the trigger, and you know damn well from those first 2 trigger pulls, he's not afraid to do it as soon as he finds that moment. And there it is! D1!
So smart. So basically right there, we saw the fair pressure, and Abadango was still airborne as he tried to tap away at the shield. Forward air from Bayonetta is such an amazing pressure tool. You're actually able to influence your drift as you're tapping away, applying that pressure. But MkLeo had a tool with the climb hazard the fact that it had invulnerable frames
Yep.
along with it because of the limit allowed him to get that, to just squeeze in the middle of that pressure, get that KO, and now we have MkLeo up 1 game.
That's exactly what I was saying, D1, man. MkLeo is gonna do it as soon as he sees the smallest possible chink in your armor, and it's gonna explode through 2 stock game number 1. Game number 2, back to Smashville.
Uh-oh, and here it is, Abadango showing right now his
oh my
prowess off
goodness
stage.
gracious, dude.
Well,
that is a situation that Cloud players have nightmares of. MkLeo, though, able to make it back. Let's see if Abadango can hopefully run this one back. 81%. He already has limit, man. What the heck?
Yep, this guy's just so on point. But there it is. Abadango getting that opportunity right there to get that up tilt.
Ooh, oh, okay, he went for the adjusted combo, but unfortunately puts himself in a bad situation. MkLeo going to capitalize with the back air right near the blast zone.
How did he find that back air?
I have no idea, dude.
He's out of control, dude.
All right, but Abadango's not out of this just yet. Just needs one good witch twist on the stage, or gets Cloud off stage. He has that limit he has to worry about, but if he can get Cloud off stage and force him to use it, it's going to be sitting pretty.
Dude, right now, I have to say I'm super impressed with MkLeo. Where a lot of other oh my gosh, any other character probably would have been met with a spike. But yes, MkLeo does a good job of at least defending against tools that are really hard to deal with Bayonetta. He's like, all right, if I can't deal with this, I'm going to shield. A lot of times, players that are new to fighting games, they're like, all right, it's a tough situation. How do I beat this? Sometimes you just don't put yourself in that situation.
I love that spot dodge on stage. He knew the dive kick was coming out up air, and it's going to do it. Abadango will take the first stock of game, all right, well, his first stock of the set.
Literally the first stock. Good stuff. He noticed that was only going to be the second hit, so he's like, all right, no need for me to deal with a mix-up. I'm just going to respect and get out of there. Very smart stuff right there, but tough situation.
Has his jump, and he's going to be able to make it back. I was about to say Abadango really needs to close out the stock before he gets limit. If you want to do the offstage stuff, down smash will not hit its mark.
Yo, that delay, and that works out very well. This is the tough thing about being a Cloud main. You can be so hard to deal with on stage.
Absolutely.
But once you're off stage, I mean,
this is exactly what I was talking about at the beginning of game number 1. Obviously, DLC Cloud, amazing character on stage, and obviously he has a trouble recovering, but Bayonetta really, really takes advantage of that. She just has so many options to beat you up off stage. Abadango will take game number 2, even out the set. When I was getting scared, man, I'm not gonna lie.
You thought it was gonna be a wash?
The way that game number 2 started,
it's a little scary, but opening up immediately with that 19%, that cross slash, man, I tell you, it's quick. Such a great tool from afar, too. And there it is. MkLeo noticing that Abadango didn't want to quite approach. He's like, all right, if you don't want to approach, let me charge my limit. Okay.
I love that holding onto his jump, though. He knows he's in a scary situation, but he's going to be able to make it back.
That good DI right there by MkLeo, allowing him to get back on stage. A lot of other players would have probably held in the wrong direction, ending up with them just getting met with so many fairs and witch twists to the point where they're off stage and never coming back.
Yeah, and of course, you see how aggressive Abadango getting off stage when he knows Leo has no limit. But at this point, a couple more hits, Leo will have that limit on deck, and all of a sudden, the game completely changes. Now Abadango in a scary situation, his percentage rises.
Oh,
what did I tell you, D1?
Getting an amazing read on the movement right there by Abadango to get that cross slash.
Yeah, doesn't get the KO, but that's always great damage. The good thing about that is Abadango knows he's not going to have limit for a little bit, so if he can get him off stage, this could be a good stock for him.
Okay, 4-throw setup right here. Immediately, actually, pursuing him with the side B. That's something new right there.
Oh, MkLeo spot dodging right after Abadango spot dodging.
Hanging back. Okay. Probably tried to see if there's going to be a jump.
Oh my goodness.
Smash.
How did he know? How did he know he was going to air dodge to the ground?
It's MkLeo, man. The kid's young. The young kids, they have crazy reactions, man. Hanging back here.
All right, so I'm pretty sure at this point MkLeo are probably going to hold on to this limit as long as he can. Doesn't want to be put in that same situation that he got stuck in game number 2.
Wow, sick forward air catches on these short hop approaches.
Ooh.
And there's the explosion off the top. Both of these guys with the race to get the third game.
Yeah, third game, of course, one of the most important of 3 out of 5. It really puts the pressure on your opponents, and obviously there's a lot of mental mindedness go into that.
Yep, and the counter pick advantage as well.
Of course,
very important. Okay, not even going for back airs here. Yeah. Just trying to sneak in with that down tilt. I like it.
Very patient play from both players. Oh, up. Short hop up. Oh, force uses limit from falling off stage. He did not mean to fall off stage like that.
Put that up air. If he could just keep pushing Abadango in the air or knocking him off stage, that gives him more opportunities to charge limit. Right now, though, he can't charge, so he's going to have to fight.
Oh no, D1 not like this. Yes, he will be able to survive that low up air, and the very low amount of knockback will save his life, and he's going to be able to get limit before.
Another opportunity to charge again, and MkLeo is, he's got it, man. A full tank.
The most scary situation in the game, I think, D1.
Dude, great jump right there by Abadango. That was so scary. Jumping again, that could have been really bad. That actually could have been a cross slash right there.
Oh my goodness, gets the second hit, not the strongest hit of up B, but good hit. 141 on Abadango. This is the situation that he's living for, though.
Smart, sneaking in that tick grab with the jab grab.
Oh, he uses his jump early, cannot get hit by anything here. That's no jump, D1.
Bad situation, does he come back?
Oh, not able to get the tech he was looking for. Abadango will take game number 3.
Here it is. It's not the end of the set, though, but I have to say, amazing job right there by Abadango. I feel like MkLeo missed his opportunity when he was in center stage. And from the right side of the stage, on the right platform, we saw Abadango come through with a neutral air, and there was literally no limit cross slash coming out at all.
Yep.
He saw that happen before from the left platform in an earlier stock and was able to get that limit cross slash, which didn't quite KO Abadango, but it gave him a message, and I thought he would have been ready for that situation. Unfortunately, we have MkLeo losing faith in the Cloud, and now want to switch over to the Mark. Let's see what happens, though.
Yeah, I don't want to say not necessarily losing complete faith in the Cloud, but definitely wants to try. He knows he's in the winner's side of the bracket right now. Get some data. You know, even if he loses this match with Marth, he knows which character he wants to start with in case he sees Abadango again. Ooh, going very low with that down air. As long as though he's above the edge, though, he will be able to make it back.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you guys saw the Nintendo Direct, Bayonetta, she could come back from very far, dude.
Well, if you saw the Nintendo Direct, you realize she's a very different character than how they actually first portrayed her.
True.
All right, so Abadango with the early lead here. I will say he's gonna have MkLeo gonna have a much easier time getting back to stage, but still has to be super careful. Down tilt will hit its mark.
Honestly, a lot of people who probably don't think that his Marth is enough, they're in for a rude awakening. I've seen him use counter against Bayonetta's recovery before in ways that many other Marths have not. Uh-oh.
Look at the spacing coming out from MkLeo, always within taper range. Look at that.
That's actually really smart, too, putting Bayonetta in the air like that, forcing her to come back down on top of him. Reason why is because if you keep knocking her off stage, whenever she's recovering, you really can't quite deal well. Good job. Amazing jab, finisher right there. But one thing I was going to say, you put her up in the air, follow her drift. That's easier than dealing with her off stage because she has already great recovery. So why are you going to put yourself in a bad spot off stage? You know what I'm saying?
I love that reading. Either, you know, I'm surprised he did the witch time there because either going to be an air dodge to the ground or MkLeo just holding, you know, creating some space between the two. But witch time, honestly, the same as an air dodge to the ground in that situation.
Tough spot right here.
You saw Abadango look for the witch time on that up B recovery from MkLeo. Didn't quite get it, though.
MkLeo actually did not care. He was like, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to keep swinging anyway. We've seen at Genesis him do many great punishes on people who keep getting the bat within.
Another witch time will go punished.
Yep, up in the air. Try to see if he can follow. But that dive kick makes it tough sometimes to follow Bayonetta.
Oh my goodness gracious, D1, this match looking very good for MkLeo here.
Oh, yeah.
It's another grab. Back air, not enough just yet, but very scary for Abadango. Oh,
what
that counter! You're not coming back, man. Oh, misses his offstage edge guard. So I guess you are indeed coming back, but not for much longer.
Literally from the right side of the stage. A lot of times people hit their opponents from, if they're trying to hit you to the left blast zone, well, opposites, like one side of the stage to the opposite side of the blast zone, they don't usually get the KO. But MkLeo right there, I mean, with all that rage that he had, and of course the Dancing Blade being such a potent tool.
Yeah, Dancing Blade forward is like way stronger than you would think it is, man.
Yeah.
It's so unbelievably strong, and I feel like MkLeo, one of the only Marth players, maybe I shouldn't say that, but definitely takes advantage of it, you know.
One of the few, for sure.
Yeah, one of the few. There we go.
When you think of Marth players, there's like Mr. E, there's Pug West, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
These guys are amazing at what they do.
So we will see a game number 5 between these two titans in the winners finals of EVO Japan 2018. MkLeo switching to Marth, taking that game number 4, realizing, man, my Cloud is getting beaten up off stage. Let me get a little bit faster recovery and some more on stage presence.
Such
Where do you think we're going, man?
Honestly, right now, I'm thinking about what characters will Abadango switch to and what stage. Like, will he stick to the Bayonetta, or are we going to actually see Mewtwo come out?
I don't think we're going to see the Mewtwo. He's been doing so well with Bayonetta. Even after losing that last game, I think he's definitely has the confidence in his Bayonetta to stick with that character at this point.
Oh, wait a second. Bit of a pause situation. Abadango and MkLeo.
Oh, dude, he's like, what? Oh. Are they switching sides? Wait, what? This is the first, man. And I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I sit down to play in tournament, I always ask for player 2 side. I need that player. Even when I'm commentating, dude. Right now, I don't know if you noticed, I always sit on this side. I need my side.
Well, what if I wanted to switch side? Could we like switch sides?
Yeah, can we switch sides in commentary?
Can we just switch sides right now? Is that gonna like mess up the audio levels? They're gonna mute our mics.
Listen, man. Some players have their color they need to win. Some players have their seat, and I guess Abadango needed that left side.
He's like, yo, you know what, MkLeo? I think that chair has good luck. Let's switch.
Well, MkLeo back to Cloud. Interesting, D1.
Why do you think do it?
I think obviously the Cloud can do it. He took it in game number 1, but after such a strong showing, a 2-stock with Marth, why do you think we're back to Cloud?
Well,
all right. Well said, D1. Well said.
I actually thought he did really good with the character, so I was surprised that he even decided to go Marth in the first match.
Truly, man, you're so articulate, dude.
It's 10-12. All right, here we go. Honestly.
Oh, MkLeo pulled the trigger a little bit early, but has. Oh, that was scary, dude. Has Bayonetta at 94%. Let's even get that limit before he gets himself put in a bad situation. That's where Abadango has really been taking advantage and winning these matches against this Cloud. As soon as he runs out of limit, oh, charge up smash.
Yep, waiting for that back air to come his way, but didn't quite what happened. Oh my gosh, actually getting out of that situation, very tough for MkLeo, but he managed to get out.
Yeah, he's gonna run right back into a witch twist. Once again, gets thrown off stage. He's gonna get his limit back.
I have to say though, man, the recovery at least with Marth was way easier. Now that he has Cloud again, he's reliant on the limit. But then again, we've seen some success from him before, and that down smash, sweeping the floor, taking that first stock.
Listen, man, you get a lot of extra frames when you try and do a sexy get-up like that, Bayonetta, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, goodness gracious. And here it is, trying to see if he can follow that DI, but MkLeo going up. Air dodge? No air dodge. Actually, a jump in the air right there. And MkLeo utilizing that great defense that he has. Try to get the dash attack punish, but had to elect to go back towards center. Yeah,
Abadango wasn't able to turn around and get that grab fast enough, so good situation. Doesn't get punished. Ooh, 139 is going to lose his limit as well.
Ooh, that was scary. Abadango nodding his head right there. Really hyped that he was able to get that. It was actually pretty tough knowing that that up air has such great range.
All right, game 5, last stock, D1.
This is MkLeo.
But uses jump. Oh my god, he's going to be able to make it back, or maybe not. D1, did he touch the ground? He gets to jump back. He used it earlier, back to stage.
Such great drifts right there, and finally able to eke out some damage with that down tilt. Trying to get that charge. Telling Abadango, come approach me. I'm going to charge again.
Yeah, another witch twist out of shield. Some good damage coming out from Abadango. It seems like he's ending his combos a little bit earlier just to get the damage.
And smash DIing up right there, MkLeo. And because of that, Abadango keeps trying to jump and get the aerial afterburner kick, but it's not working out well for him. Here it is, MkLeo trying to see if he can two-frame with that down tilt, not working out.
Such a close match between these two players. This is the last stock of this set. The loser of this match will go on to the loser's bracket.
Nice. He tried to see if maybe there was going to be another up tilt. Sometimes the Bayonettas get a little bit too happy with that down throw. Good DI by Abadango.
It's a tense match, but you know, I feel like MkLeo has a slight advantage here having that limit. But if he loses this limit, if he pulls the trigger without getting, hitting his mark, then he's going to be in a very, very bad situation.
Uh-oh. He's not going to get this KO, but being put in the air like this against such a great Bayonetta is very tough.
Yeah, double air dodge to the ground, and there it is! The one isn't enough across the stage. Yes! MkLeo will secure himself a spot in Grand Finals.
Absolutely impressive job right there by MkLeo. If you notice his face right there, he noticed how serious of a situation it was. He won by a hair. Abadango made sure to use his special moves, had some landing lag, and that's what allowed MkLeo to just basically go for that limit cross slash, ensuring the KO and getting the 5th game in that Winners Finals series, giving him that Grand Final spot, the best seat in the Grand Final spot, which is on the winner's side.
Absolutely, man. What an insanely tense game number 5. Last stock for both players, and I told you, man, MkLeo with the slight advantage has the limit, and very scary. If he missed that cross slash, and all of a sudden the tables are completely turned. Abadango in a great position. You know, he can throw out those witch twists a little bit more. He can do anything he wants to really, and not have to worry as much, because you know the smash attacks from Cloud, scary, not as scary as the cross slash. Oh my goodness, what a close match between those two players, D1. That was nuts.
Yeah, it was really action-packed. We actually saw a situation where MkLeo could have possibly been sent to the loser's bracket. He did get sent to the loser's bracket before at Umebura Japan Major and had to bring it all the way back versus Ken, you know, playing the Meta Knight, and actually did really well. But here it is. In this situation, he, you know, hanging out on the winner's side, and now
you know what it was, though?
It's really good. I mean, he went Marth. The Marth worked out pretty well.
You know what it was, though? He was sitting in the wrong seat for Cloud. As soon as they switched sides. As soon as they switched sides, you saw what happened, man. It all makes sense. One of those seats is lucky.
I'm going to tell you right now. I mean, you might be right. Abadango said, you know, let's switch seats. And
that was weird.
Yeah, when
I got to ask him about that, man. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I have nothing to say, dude. That actually confused me to the point where when you asked me another question, I was still stuck on that. And
is that why?
Yeah, that's
all
exactly
right.
Legit, John. Anyway, so here we go. Top 3 here. At
Losers Finals.
Yes.
Will be Abadango versus Kameme. So we're not going to have an all-Japanese Grand Finals D1 guaranteed. MkLeo, you're going to be sitting there on the winner's side. But Abadango, Kameme will be fighting to see. Who gets it. Will Abadango get his run back? That was a very close set between the two players. Or will Kameme once again be sitting in Grand Finals of an EVO championship event? What's going to happen?
Honestly, Abadango with Bayonetta having such great success.
His Bayonetta's looking so clean, dude.
Yeah, it actually is, man. He's very, very fundamentally sound with the character, right?
Yeah.
He's a fundamentally sound player overall, a player who has been playing many other characters before Bayonetta, which means that it's actually, you know, it can be hard facing a player like Abadango, because if you're a person who doesn't only specialize in one character, but you played many others, you'll know those characters inside and out because you actually played them, as opposed to just fighting against them. So I have to say, man, seeing when I actually visited Japan, I believe there was a time where Abadango had a Smash Fest at his place where he was practicing Mega Man literally the entire time, probably trying to understand the ins and outs of the character.
Yep.
I believe this was after the time that Kameme actually did really well at EVO with Mega Man.
Yeah, so the very, you know, that's what I'm talking about earlier, has the passion for the game.
Yep.
And I think we're going to see it here in this set. Losers Finals, EVO Japan 2018, game number 1. Let's go.
Here it is. Kameme versus Abadango, and just like we said before, we will be seeing the Bayonetta, and Kameme, on the other hand, no Mega Man. Whoa, the game just started, man.
Yeah, the game just started. Relax, Abadango. This is crazy. We've seen all 3 teams of Kameme. Actually, you know, 3 of his many characters, because I know he has that warrior in his pocket somewhere, man.
I mean, honestly, after seeing Bayonetta mains like Mistake this year, these Bayonettas, you have to be careful, man. They can make quick work of their opponents if you give them the opening.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see him going Sheik here. I guess his other characters. Yeah, I mean, it's your best bet against Bayonetta. It's probably going to be his Sheik.
Oh, look at that. Kameme actually stringing together some really impressive combos right there on stage. Good fade back. He's trying to basically wait to see if Kameme can commit to something so that Aba could get a fair chain going.
Or tilt. Lots of there's some reroll neutral coming out from both these players right now. Very even game so far.
Yep, I love the spacing. These guys, they're not trying to go all in yet. The game just started. We're here to download some information.
Absolutely, man.
Especially in game 1.
But you have a limited amount of time to download, as this, of course, is a loser's match. The loser of this match will be eliminated from the tournament.
Nice fade back right here. He's just waiting for those openings. And you know that up throw, there it is.
Now missing the mark with the up air.
Yep. Up throw, up air usually works out. If the Bayonetta tries to jump out, they try to get them.
Oh my goodness.
God. Oh, man, that down there, dude.
Yeah, completely unexpected from Abadango. Not a lot of times you see Bayonetta players go for a risky option like that on the edge, but worked out in his favor. He's able to take the first stock and sitting in a good position here.
That's what makes it so tough to deal with. The fact that, well, it's so unexpected, right? The fact that he barely uses it.
Oh my God.
Again.
Oh, that might be it. That might be it. Yes, that is indeed it. With the amount of rage he has, that forward air knockback, enough to take him off the side blast zone. Amazing game at #1 for Abadango.
Honestly, man, I have full respect for Abadango. This guy, like we said before, just seeing him go through the tier list from very low all the way to top tier, man, it's been a long fought road. And now, you know, he basically said, I'm just going to follow the words of the great Sanford Kelly.
Yeah, absolutely,
That's it, man.
Well, it is time, man. The Rock Man is coming out. We're here in Japan, so...
Oh, yeah, true. Bayonetta's name is still Bayonetta.
It's true.
No changes there.
Well, let's see if the Rock Man can do a little bit better here. He's going to have... he's going to live a little bit longer than Shky, that's for sure, but...
He never does this! He never does this! Holy crap!
0% D1!
Yo!
0%!
That was a perfect stock!
There's just no way!
Wait, are you going to get no hits?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Perfect! I can't... You see that smile? Pick a top tier, ladies and gentlemen!
The JV3
Just
EVO Japan 2018!
I can't believe it. 2018 EVO Japan, just like you said, dude. He came through and said, you know, what if he gets a perfect? My man chained him off the stage. He said, I'm tired of these characters that are trash.
Rockman deleted from the character select screen. Kameme is looking for a character, man. Where does he go, D1? Where does he go from here?
I mean, he started out with Shky. Shky is pretty good, even though Void jokes around and said that the character's mid-tier. Void, get that out of here. In any event, he went to his trident to Mega Man.
God.
My man said, put that away. Put that away. Now he's about to try out Lucas.
Dog, you remember that line from Nick Fury in the first Avengers, you have made me very desperate.
Yeah, literally. Literally right here. Dude, every time, we should literally keep changing scenes, and then we're going to see a different character pop up.
Different character.
That's what's going to happen.
This is nuts, man. Kameme is just at a loss. He had no idea.
Oh, wait, he just changed costumes. Never mind.
No.
Oh, there.
Dude, you know, I respect this so much. After that game #2, was it a fluke or was it that bad? What do you do from here?
And we're back.
Back to the cloud.
Back to the cloud, dude. What'd I tell you?
Listen, man, Kameme, this is not it. He's been here before. He's been in he's been in dire situations before. But I believe anybody can do it. It is Kameme.
Yep.
It's going to be a huge uphill battle, but I don't think he's going to get perfected here.
I wonder if either Kameme is doing this to help prep his brother for MkLeo, or if he's actually trying to get the W. We'll see, but this is definitely an honorable choice.
You know, I don't think he's going to give up that easily.
Of course.
He's definitely in a dire situation, but it's not
like an
out
anime.
yet. Yeah, right.
Plotline.
Take my power, brother.
Yes. I mean, he did go like Shky, which is like, you know, the power of his fallen brother, Nietono in DNG.
Yeah, so.
All right, anyway, we're back with the Witch Time, which he doesn't do much. And
the Battlefield going to live a little bit longer, but still in a pretty bad situation. Has his limit, though. It's very interesting to see him go Cloud here. You know, wow, this is the best character! Yeah, it's very, very, very unfortunate situation. I was going to say very interesting to see him go Cloud here because definitely MkLeo, probably one of the best Clouds in the world, having a hard time taking that set over Abadango.
Oh, but here it is, man. Cloud actually fighting back. You know what's funny? Some people may actually feel like Cloud with limit is the best, so it's very debatable.
The best character, yeah, I would say Cloud with limit. If he never lost his limit, that would.
Woo! Imagine that.
Yeah, imagine that.
Thank you, Sakurai.
I'm sure that's probably what Kameme was imagining here, trying to get his limit, but still down by quite a bit. Up here is going to help him get back to the stage. Has Abadango 113, so if he can close out the stock, he's not too far behind.
Ooh. Okay, basically saying get away from the edge.
Oh, smash! There it is, man. Saying I am down, but not out. Has limit on deck. 26% to start the stock now at 46.
And looking at the set, dude, Abadango's been throwing out so many more witch times, dude. So scared to deal with. Uh-oh. Yep, Kameme said, I've seen this movie before. I'm good. Good to smash the eye out of there. Patience. Understands that the witch time is on the table. He's going to have to wait a little bit more and see what his opponent wants to do. Woo! That boy nice. But no finishing touch opportunity right there because you saw the drift in that jump. Get out of that situation in center.
Dude, he's still sitting pretty. Has center stage, has Abadango above his head.
Oh!
But still, you know, it's all good. Happens to the best of us, man. Has that limit, and he's just waiting for the opening, trying to get a little bit more damage on Abadango before it might matter. But force use his limit here now. Now things are not looking so good.
Yeah, that worked out very well there for Abadango. He doesn't want his opponent, of course, to have limit in this situation. Abadango doing a good job of mixing up a lot of his
Oh
options.
my God.
Too. We rarely see him do the forward smash, the guns,
That's confidence, man. That's confidence. When you throw out a forward smash like that, he says, you know, I'm up 2 games, I'm up, and up 3 games now, as Abadango will eliminate Kameme from EVO Japan 2018.
Literally unpredictable with a lot of his combos. That double fair to afterburner kick into the neutral air. You saw how it was basically almost like a straight line.
Absolutely, yep.
A beeline into right into the blast zone, which shows that he mixed up the DI right there, you know, with that ender. Very, very smart stuff from Abadango. He understands a lot of the options that Bayonetta has, and he doesn't want to use the same one every single time, or even the same move, right? He mixes up his combos. He mixes up what options he'll use in neutral to get the win over his opponent. So
scary, this man. A man of many characters, and I think he's finally, you know, I'm not gonna lie. When he initially switched to Bayonetta, and I saw some of his play, I had my doubts. Obviously a very smart player, but I'm like, this is, you know, you really, if you want to play Bayonetta, he can't really be your pod character, and he's definitely 100% Bayonetta now. It seems he's going to get his run back against MkLeo here, unfortunately sitting on the loser side, so it's going to be a very, very hard battle for him, man. MkLeo, he's going to have to take 6 games off the prodigy himself. Is he going to be able to do that? I strongly believe there's no chance. There's no chance it's going to be a 3-0. You know, I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I don't think it's going to be a wash. But will he be able to take 6 matches off one of the best players in the world?
He was actually able to take MkLeo to a
Game 5
situation with both of them at their last stock, right? High percent. So it's actually possible. Abadango can take it. Well, of course, you know, MkLeo, very talented kid, like we said before, time and time again. I want to see what he's going to pick in the first set. You know, he has the mark.
We're about to find out, man. From what I can see, it looks like the Cloud. He definitely likes to start off with that character. But D1.
Yes, sir.
It is finally time.
Yes.
We are here. We made it. It's been a long, long weekend, especially a long Saturday for these Smash 4 players. You know, they were playing all day, and I'm sure a lot of them were jet lagged. I'm sure a lot of them were tired. I'm sure a lot of them were not used to playing some of these players on a very long, very hard day. But it's finally time, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. Grand Finals of Smash 4 at EVO Japan 2018. MkLeo on the winner's side, Abadango on the loser's side. Let's go!
Starting off here in Smashville, immediately trying to go for that cross slash. MkLeo, of course, here to play straight from Mexico, and of course, he wants to leave with that W.
Yeah, this is it, man. This getting the first match of this first set here, I think, is going to be super, super important. It's going to set, again, the pace. I say this a lot. It's going to set the pace, the momentum for the rest of the set. I think the most pivotal matches are game number 1 and game number 3, if there is, you know, depending on what the set count is. The most important matches to have to win in the set.
And here it is, man. Abadango, of course, downloaded so much information after the last match that he's had with MkLeo. This man is ready, man. I mean, he was so close, just like we said before. But on the other hand, MkLeo, I feel like, you know, there are a lot of times when you see players come from the, you know, go into the winner's side of Grand Finals after waiting for the loser's finals match. Sometimes they may cool off, lose some momentum. Yeah. I'm not quite sure if that will apply to MkLeo.
Yeah, I don't know if he's been doing this for a long time, man. I don't think he's the kind of player that really cools off like that. I think he's always ready, and I think he definitely knows his opponent now. He played 5 games against Abadango. Nice being onto that platform, does not have to worry about having to thread the needle against Bayonetta's offstage edge guarding.
127% right now and all the time. I love that by MkLeo. If ever you're at the edge, he will go for that auto-cancel, full jump down there to see if he can cover multiple options. And that pop-up on the down there is so good. But what an answer by Abadango. That up smash after the 2 cross slashes on shield. Yeah, I didn't expect that, DC.
Absolutely not, D1. I think no matter what happens here, we're in some very, very close matches, and very close sets. Set as parenthesis S, you know, between these 2 players, man.
Oh yeah, here it is again, that witch twist. And one of the things you have to watch out for is the mix-up on the DI there by MkLeo. He can't DI the same way, or it's going to mean that it will be the end of his stock right there, with MkLeo having the lead, trying to space out his opponent. That neutral space is so key.
Oh, landing on stage with that side B, no punish coming out from MkLeo. Didn't have the limits. Oh, just barely missing his mark. D1, you know, he was trying to scout out that dive kick.
Right. He's looking to keep. Oh, that down smash.
Risky.
So, yep. Fastest smash attack that the character has. Great DI by Abadango, staying alive though.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. Abadango, over 100%. Not many people can survive that.
Good reverse recovery too. That was brave. I thought we were gonna see another back air right there by Abadango.
What kind of grab?
I guess the dash attack hitbox was not active yet.
Forward throw off stage, does have his limit though. Probably gonna try and make it back. Oh, has forced to use it. Abadango doesn't get the trump he was looking for. Very close match for these two players. Witch Twist always sends people in the direction the Bayonetta is facing. Tech to save his life.
Such a tough situation for a Cloud main. Has the jump still.
Oh my god, how did he do it? How did he get in between?
Hugging in between the stage, and there's that up tilt. Not a KO yet.
So close. You can tell both players, man, they know. And Abadango knows the time is running out. As the longer he waits, the more limit that MkLeo is going to be able to charge. So he needs to be a little more aggressive than MkLeo does.
I like that. Fading into the stage, and after that, fading back out, landing on the platform accordingly. And
oh my god!
MkLeo taking game 1, 2 away from being the champion.
The aggressive option, I'm 100% sure Abadango in his mind saying, all right, he's right next, he's almost has limit, he's probably going to charge it at this point. No, MkLeo falls down with a forward air, not even the safe, probably the most unsafe option he could have came down with, hitting its mark and closing out game number 1. Wow, what a statement.
Yes, one of the great things about that forward air, it can be punished, but if he actually spaces it out quite well, it'll be a tough move to deal with. So MkLeo, I have to say, man, that was brave. Because what if we saw Witch time?
Yeah, what if he saw Witch time? So many things could have went wrong in that situation, but it went right for MkLeo. It was going to game number 2. He's up 1-0.
What if apparently does not apply to this player as well, man? He never wants to overthink the situation. He just goes in there. Nice spacing. You saw the slide pull back, even on the climb hazard, dude. Okay. That was kind of cool. So right there, actually completely whiffing the up air and still getting a grab afterwards. I wonder if he did that on purpose.
Oh, wow. Able to drift back towards the edge after doing up B in the opposite direction.
Oh, I thought he could actually swing, but again, after burning kick, you got to be ready for it.
Yeah, things are so scary before class of limit. Ooh, the roar nairs!
But missing the back right there. Oh, man. Dude, that was quite beautiful, dude. Missing his target now in a very scary situation. Not going to matter because Abadango is going to clean that one up quick. 77% to start this stock. MkLeo needs to answer back. There it is, MkLeo just waiting for those options from Abadango. He's like, all right, wait, I got to respect, Can't press any buttons here. Thinking right now that maybe Abadango is going to go towards the edge. Good DI out of those combos, though. I love them.
Custom combos. I love that falling fair to jump fair. Very good attack to open up with, as well as Witch Twist. Back air. Clean back air, man.
That move is so strong, dude. Catching Abadango unawares, bringing it one stock apiece here in game 2.
Oh, gets caught with an up B. Oh, very scary. Nope. Not able to take him high enough to get some amazing damage, but this might be high enough. Do you want? No, he's not going to opt for the second Witch Twist. Just going to go for the up air for the damage. Doesn't want to put himself in a bad situation. Knows he's in a really, really good one right now.
Abadango's spacing has been so on point here going into this game. But again, man, that damage that he racked up is making it very difficult for MkLeo. It makes it hard for us to see if he's going to be able to bring it back.
Yeah, once again, he's not going to be able to make it back from this. Nope, not enough.
Tried his best, but way too far. Abadango taking game 2.
All right, so we said it. The first game, one of the most important, but the other game that's also very important to set game number 3, D1.
Yes, game number 3. Of course, either of these players, if they're able to get the 3rd game, if they lose the 4th one, the 5th game is totally in the, as far as counterpick stages are concerned, they get to choose the stage if they lose game 4. So it works out really well, puts them in a favorable position for the 5th game if they win game 3. Let's see what happens.
All right, game number 3, Town City, MkLeo going back to that Marth. The last time we saw his Marth against Abadango, he got a clean 2-stock against him. I can only imagine. Maybe he was just saving it for this dire moment. Maybe it was important in game number 3. Maybe he just wants to close out the set with Marth. He didn't want Abadango to get data from his Marth in that winner's final set.
To be honest, it could be a viable strategy. So you know what? Let me try to get the W right now with the Cloud. And when it's time for grand finals, he'll have to see the Marth. And I mean, this Marth is pretty darn strong.
My God, yes,
Those
strong. That
blades,
dancing blade, man.
Yeah.
Far it's sending Abadango, and I think this is going to be, no, not enough, but still scary. Abadango once again. I think he's going to look for a third one.
I thought we were actually going to see maybe a, wait a second, Abadango!
Oh, ending it with a nair is not going to send him upwards, but still great damage coming off from Abadango. This dancing blade, the third one. Nope, doesn't get his the last hit of it to get the KO.
So no dolphin slashes or anything yet. Still waiting.
Of that, he scouted out that witch twist coming out of shield, spot dodging it, but not able to punish.
Just keeps repositioning himself with the perfect pivot so that he has a good opportunity to KO the opponent while have access to all of his moves.
The up throw to back air, you know, he just waited, man. He just waited in place for Abadango to come back down. And D1, this is looking like a great, great match for MkLeo here. Only 56% starting off the second stock, but here's the witch time. What's going to happen? Down smash! No!
Oh,
DI towards the stage and the tech. MkLeo will survive.
He said, not quite. I'm tired of those spikes.
So scary. You know, you need to have some amazing wherewithal to be in that situation and stay calm to DI towards the stage and get the tech while slowed down. D1, wow.
MkLeo, dude. Only MkLeo. So solid.
Nice, I love that. You realizing that his dancing blade did not hit his mark. Just fades back. Abadango here needs to close out this stock. It's just been way too long at this point.
Uh-oh, but there it is, MkLeo getting those openings. He's on the chase!
Oh my goodness, the dancing blade will close it out. D1, so far, Abadango has not been able to take a single stock off MkLeo's Marth.
Period.
At all.
Yeah, the whole tournament.
In the whole tournament. So this is crazy. I think that was it, D1. He switched back to Cloud in that winner's final set because he did not want... What? Dude, this is crazy. He doesn't want MkLeo. He doesn't want Abadango to get data on his Marth.
I wonder if this is similar to that situation where you're going to play that homie of yours that will bust out that one character that you want to practice against the entire time. He's like, you still can't beat this character. And then he just switches.
He never plays it against you, man. All right, game number 4. MkLeo back to Cloud. And you know, if there is a game number 5, I can almost guarantee we're going to see that Marth. But let's see what he can do with this Cloud. Abadango has been able to neutralize this Cloud in certain games, but I just don't know, man. The way that MkLeo is playing right now, that last tech's still blowing my mind, man.
Yeah, it was impeccable. Here we go, though. The up airs from underneath, trying to get those sharks on the opponent, and trying to rack up some more damage as well, so he could get knockdowns on that neutral air, which would help him out so much.
But still the down air. That's probably the best thing you can do off footstool on stage like that. Oh, yeah. Man, that's unfortunate. The heel slide going to miss the tech. That's usually probably the best answer to get someone's tech on stage like that. Very hard to tech roll through that.
No air dodges yet upon landing. I love how brave Abadango is, dude. He'll just land just in case his opponent wants to attack. He has the witch time at the ready.
And Abadango is playing so well on stage. I guess the problem is whenever Cloud has limit, it's just really not much you can do. It's so scary to do anything as Bayonetta because God forbid you land even like a pixel off mark, you're going to get exploded on. You know, your character's going to explode.
Nice. I thought we were going to see a grab there. Oh my gosh, MK. Slick setups, but again, Abadango.
Great DI, going to keep him alive. Very scary situation still, though. He's always off stage.
Yep, and Abadango right there. MkLeo actually going for the dash tag just in case Aba decided to re-grab edge.
It is the witch twist. Ooh, no follow-up afterwards. Just trying to get back to the ground. Here it is again. Yep, side B is not going to reach.
MkLeo able to just DI out. Good double jumps right there over MK just to take center. That's how important center is in Smash Brothers.
Oh my gosh. MkLeo scouting out those short hops coming out from Abadango. The 2 back airs didn't hit his mark, and the third one he said, you know what, here's a cross slash for your troubles.
Again. Good up air. Yeah, that down air would have been trouble.
So Abadango here in a good situation, has Cloud off stage, but going a little bit too deep.
And of course, MkLeo right now fixing to put himself in a position to take the entire tournament. He could be the EVO 2018.
First EVO Japan 2018 champion. Don't worry, D1, man. We've been saying EVO for a long time, so adding that Japan is a little bit hard.
Here it is. 48%. MkLeo on the chase. Another up air?
Yeah, MkLeo 1 stock away, has that limit. Abadango needs to close out his stock. If he can close out his stock, he's in such a good position because Cloud will spawn with no limit. But right now, he needs to be so wary of that limit, D1.
Looks like we have to cross slash on deck. Is he going to be able to actually rip it?
Is he even going to need it? The way he's playing, Abadango finally landing on stage. going a little deep. He uses limit too. He actually uses limit. Nair has MkLeo off stage. Needs to get this edge guard.
Aggressive option off stage right there. Gets the forward air. No witch time. Blade Beam not finding its mark either.
There's the witch time. He will be able to close the stock out with the down air. I like it. Down air to back air.
Ensuring that KO. And there it is. 160%.
D1, it's Bayonetta, it's Abadango. This is still doable.
He's still in the game. Watch this happen right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, forward air. Can he get another one? No, he's going to retreat back to stage. Very doesn't overextend, but still scary.
That forward air is so scary to deal with, but there's the dash attack sending Abadango.
Up air, not enough, but he has limit.
And this is where it's scary.
Short up down air will be enough. Will be enough. MkLeo is your EVO Japan 2018 champion.
Amazing job right there. And he didn't have to use the limit, just like you said. Great job going straight through the tournament undefeated, man. No resets needed.
My dude actually found the answer in Marth and said, you know what? I don't even need it. Let's go back to Cloud. I want to win this tournament with Cloud. That's nuts, D1. Do you know how much confidence you need to have to do that?
Dude, can we talk about the fact that not only did he drop no sets, but his Marth literally lost, like, what, no games, you said?
Yeah,
at least today.
His Marth didn't lose any stocks, D1. Not even games. His Marth did not lose any stocks, dude.
This boy's nice. He's like, yeah, my Marth nice, bro.
Look at MkLeo. He's like, yeah, I did it.
He's like, yeah, you know,
Listen, absolute though, commiserations to Abadango, who played out of his mind. His Bayonetta is absolutely on point. Abadango played amazing today. Was not able to clutch that. You know, he took MkLeo to game number 5. It's freaking me out, dude.
Game number 5.
Took MkLeo game number 5 in that winner's final set. Wasn't able to clutch it out and still gave MkLeo a run for his money in that grand final set. But listen, man, when you're fighting one of the best players in the world, having to beat him 6 times, 6 matches, it's very, very hard. Abadango tried his hardest, and his Bayonetta, man, it looking so crisp, but just wasn't enough to do it. Oh my God, what an amazing grand finals. Just amazing play from both players. Winners finals, all of the top 8 was amazing, guys. I couldn't have asked for a better tournament to start off this EVO Japan series, D1.
Absolutely, man. 757 people from around the world came through, but we're down to 2 players, Abadango and MkLeo, with MkLeo taking the W, not only for Echo Fox, but also for Mexico as well, man. Great job to him.
Crazy to think about. 7 Japanese players in this top 8, and the lone Mexican player, MkLeo, able to come out on top. Truly a prodigy. And oh my goodness gracious, man. Mexico's finest really coming out here and showing the world he is absolutely one of the best players to ever exist in this game.
Such a strong player. And of course, great job to all these great players. Like we said before, they had 7 Japanese players. The players who finished in 7th, Komorikiri of 2GG, Shky, strong Zero Suit Samus main, 5th place with Choco, another strong Zero Suit Samus ever since 3DS, and also Ken, the #1 player in Japan, yet he finished in 5th place. 4th, Nietono, who's been really great with his Sheik. It's been on fire, I have to say, this tournament.
Absolutely, man.
And not only that, his Diddy was on point too. Then going into 3rd place was Kameme, who actually showed us a lot of Mega Man play. More Mega Man play than we probably expected.
I'm glad we got to see the Rock Man D1, yeah?
Oh, absolutely. We're in Japan right now, so it's Rock Man. And 2nd place, of course, Abadango. This guy, man, going through so many different characters, but right now we're Bayonetta. He's getting a strong 2nd place, but here it is, the champion himself, MkLeo, man. And I have to say, man, Echo Fox, good choice.
Yeah, Echo Fox, absolutely the amazing pick up there. But let's be real, all these players in top 8, great candidates for sponsorship, for teams, man. All amazing players. Also, shouts to all the players who came out to EVO at Japan this weekend from anywhere, even from Japan. All the players, all the Japanese players. I'm glad they finally have a major like this to come out to. All the American players, all the basically foreign players to come out to Japan, making show their support this first EVO Japan. I think I really couldn't have asked for a better tournament, D1. The turnout was great, the matches were great, the finals were great, everything was amazing. Guys, if you missed EVO Japan, start signing up for your passport right now.
Honestly, yes. And get global entry while you're at it.
D1, we can't all ball out like you, man.
What? That's not even. First off, TSA pre-check's like 85.
Shout out to the cup noodle on stage, man. MkLeo, this is it. Can you believe? Would you, if you had told MkLeo 2 years ago, one day you're gonna be standing on stage receiving a hoodie from a giant cup noodle, you think he'd believe you?
I would not believe it. Can I mean, honestly, I need that. Can I? Do they have one for us, man?
You know, I'm not gonna lie. That hoodie's pretty crisp. I'm trying to wear that cup noodle outfit, dude. Trying to get my cosplay going on.
Honestly, if I'd see you at a convention with a cup noodle cosplay,
I'm just warming up, man.
I'd run away. I'd run away if I saw you. But great job again, MkLeo. Put that trophy up in the air, man.
Absolutely, man. You can tell this guy loves it. He's truly passionate for the game. All these players have intense passion for the game, and honestly, I don't think anybody deserves it more than he does. Oh, we're gonna have an interview. Let's see what he says. Oh, okay, clearing his throat too.
All right, Z, take it away.
I actually don't know how this translates.
Oh wait, the translator's right there.
But does
he speaks English?
Oh, okay.
He translates to it.
Thank you for the support to everyone, and it's very nice to be here in Japan, and I win EVO Japan this year. So my next goal is to win EVO in the EVO 2018. I want to be the best in the world, so thank you for the support to everyone. I'm doing my best, and I want to win EVO 2018.
いやみんなの支えがあってできたことなんで、本当に支えてくれてありがとうございます。みんなのおかげでやってきたんで、次の目的はEVO Japan.
So amazing stuff right there. MkLeo basically letting the people know that he wants to not only take EVO Japan, but he wants to take EVO 2018 as well.
And listen, man, if anybody can do it, it's gonna be him. I think we mentioned this many times last weekend at Genesis that with Zero out of the picture, it's up for grabs.
Yeah, it's actually insane, dude, because I really think this is now the Wild Wild West, dude. Where
absolutely, dude. We're back. This is like the Smash 4 beginning all over again.
Because think about it, right? Zero was sitting on the throne, and he was like, you know what? I don't want this, and just left. And now everyone's scrambling, trying to get that seat. Nairo, Salem, MkLeo, and there's so many other great players in that top 10.
It could be anybody. That's nuts, dude, because, a lot of people having a hard time getting gatekept by Zero, getting gatekept by players who get gatekept by Zero. So it really could be anybody at this point. But I think MkLeo definitely making a statement here, winning EVO Japan 2018. That is a good place to start if you want to win, EVO Las Vegas 2018.
Honestly, this could be the start of something really beautiful for MkLeo. I mean, didn't he just win Genesis and now winning EVO Japan? I mean, if he continues this streak, dude, this season might be a good one for him.
I'll say the season looking very good for him right now. But that is
good too.
Absolutely, man. I'm getting kind of hungry. I'm not gonna lie. But guys, that was it. You won top 8 Smash 4. I think again I couldn't have asked for a better finals, a better top 8. It was amazing. But guys, if you enjoyed that, the fun is not over. We still got many more top 8s today here at EVO Japan 2018. Coming up next, Tekken Tournament top 8. D1.
I'm a big fan of Tekken, man. I cannot.
Dude, after watching it
to
this weekend, I've seen so many hype things. I think I'm gonna get a good seat in the crowd. I'm gonna be watching it too. On top of that, we got Guilty Gear and Street Fighter V also happening today, guys. Top 8's amazing. If you like Smash 4, I strongly suggest checking out some other fighting games, man. Listen. If you like Smash 4 enough to be watching EVO Japan right now, I promise it's not just Smash 4. You actually just really love fighting games. So make sure you check out as many as you can. Try to expand your repertoire. Getting better at fighting games in general will make you better at Smash 4. So just try out everything. Love everything, man. It's a great community. And, wow.
I 100% agree with you, as basically that's what I do, right? I love fighting games, right? And if you guys, of course, want to learn more about the Smash community, please check out smashboards.com. Check out the subreddit r/SmashBros. And that is about it, guys. My name is D1.
I'm DC. Pleasure commentating with you, D1. Guys, it was great. Have a good day. Stay tuned.